yeet the feet. Little skirt 2T is taboo. Where you at, baby?
Where are my boots? Has anybody seen my boots?
Yeehaw, yeah, I'm yeeting on y'all. When I ball at the mall, you can call me Paw Paw. Daisy Dukes, right above my knee. Cowboy boots, but I ain't riding no steed. When I pull up to the club, I'm fleek. All the hoes lined up and they staring at me.
Why? What'd you do?
Yeah, they staring at me.
Okay. Have you seen my boots?
Rockin' Daisy Dukes with the cowboy boots.
Come on.
Rockin' Daisy Dukes with the cowboy boots.
Come on.
Rockin' Daisy Dukes with the cowboy boots. If I get drunk enough, I rock my birthday suit. Riding on my stick, cause she knows it's magic. We be knocking boots when we're banging on the mattress. Patty cake, big cheeks clapping. Rockin' like a boat, I'ma let her be the captain. She's a cowgirl, let me put it in reverse. Ride it like a rodeo, it ain't her first. I'ma be patient, she could be my nurse. The pussy's so good, it's a gift and a curse. Keep it genuine, she can ride my saddle. She's a bad girl, I'ma spank her with the paddle. Big old bitties and she wearing no tassels. Chillin' with the king, she can come to my castle. Rockin' Daisy Dukes with the cowboy boots. Little script in this bitch getting silly like a goose. Come on, ride the train, gotta shake that caboose. Cause my boy Taboo gonna drop it like a deuce. Rockin' Daisy Dukes with the cowboy boots. I'm rockin' Daisy Dukes with the cowboy boots. I'm rockin' Daisy Dukes with the cowboy boots. If I get drunk enough, I rock my birthday suit. I'm rockin' Daisy Dukes with my cowboy boots. I'm rockin' Daisy Dukes with my cowboy boots. I'm rockin' Daisy Dukes with my cowboy boots. If I get drunk enough, I rock my birthday suit.
Rockin' Daisy Dukes.
Rockin' Daisy Dukes.
I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. Hold up.
Okay.
in a booty tastes like strawberries.
There you go.
I am muted. Are you muted?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Fantastic.
What's up, man?
What's going on, buddy?
Oh, you know, good. You know, the music, man. Interesting.
Like that?
Yeah, a little bit. It had a little thumb to it. The first song, I was like, I don't know what's happening right now, but I was just like, all right, you know, I'll just go with it. It's
Just
cool.
go with it.
That's
If
it.
we can get some kind of background music going on here. Dude, freaking StreamYard has like stripped their free tier back to like
Mhm.
just garbage.
Yeah, it's poo poo.
And then they jack up their price.
Yeah.
And that's ridiculous.
Yeah, they got a big demand. There's a lot of people
Yeah.
that use this.
Well, there's a lot of other options out now. Like I was looking at Restream, and it's pretty much the same thing, but it's
Mhm.
like $25 a month or something. Which
Yeah.
I mean, that's reasonable. you
Right.
know? I don't know. Let me see. I don't
Goat
like
sounds
this.
odd to you. Anyone else? Yeah, you have to put your headphones on again, Goat, because it's getting feedback. You have to.
Son of
You
a
have to.
bitch.
Yeah. It's because his headphones. We had this problem last time, but it'll be all right. Yep. I can hear him fine. You got to change your output,
I plan on it.
and then maybe turn up your gain a little bit.
Why am I not? The headphones are working, but they're not working.
Was it Bluetooth?
Yeah, it's Bluetooth.
You just love complications, don't you?
I do.
You just love complications. Get a good old fashioned wire headphone, like a wired mouse. You know what I mean? Like
no, I don't.
Now I know. Now it all makes sense to me now. You love a hard way. You just love to do things the hard way. It's great.
Sometimes.
That's it. I hear you.
I think what it is like because they can hear us. They're just saying I'm low,
hmm
and
I hear feedback.
oh, you're hearing double.
hmm
Awesome. Okay.
I mean, it doesn't bother me as long as everybody else doesn't bother anybody else. But I hear feedback. That's because you have your
yeah.
speakers on there.
I know.
You know, on a side note, while he's fixing that, Frank got me this little Lego guy. Right? You see this, guys? He got me this little Lego guy. And it's got a guy with a cup of coffee and a badge, and it says Hawk on it. And he hands this to me at BTC Las Vegas. And I was like, I've never had a business partner hand me a Lego guy that they got from me. So thanks, Frank.
All right. How about now?
You sound good to me, but I would turn yourself up a little bit.
So, are you getting any double or feedback like
No.
did before, though? Okay.
No.
All right. So it was just because you had me turn off the echo cancellation. That's what it was.
Your echo cancellation would actually lower your gain because it lowers the frequencies. It shrinks the range of frequencies to just like right here instead of like out here.
Yeah.
But with that microphone, you don't need it because it's a podcast style microphone.
Yeah.
So it's like if I turn my mic like this, you don't hear me very well, do you? Right? Because
Yeah.
it's not omnidirectional; it's bidirectional. So
Makes sense.
So you understand what I'm saying? So you don't need echo cancellation. If I turn the microphone like this and it still sounded like this, then yeah, you need echo cancellation.
Hmm.
I had to stop using wireless years ago. It just never worked properly. Really, DJ? Thanks for that
Interesting.
observation. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it never. You sound crazy.
No, it always works flawless every time, 100%. That's as up as it goes. I've got it all the way up.
I hear you fine. I hear you all right. It's up to the chat.
Okay.
Let me see.
Better now? Okay. Cool. So what are you up to, buddy? How was your day?
Good. I just was breaking Croup Man's balls because he says he's too busy, and I'm like, bro, I got 2 kids. I run 2 businesses, and I find time to do this.
What a fucking slacker. Too busy. I
gotta
thought we were
break
friends.
I got to break his balls, man. It's like, it's my way. I'm doing okay, man. We're a couple of weeks away from like the biggest, most important time of my life. So, getting everything prepared for that, and that's pretty much it. And then just continuing to move forward with everything we got going on. So that's it. Status quo from last week. Just head down. And it's grind mode right now. So,
are you any further along in the build? Yeah,
they're installing power next week. So,
Sweet.
And then we'll have an energized date. And then when that happens, it's crunch time. We got to get these units moved. We got to clean everything up. We got to box everything up. I got to make sure that I organize all the logistics. I have to do, probably going to have to organize 3 different freight deliveries in the course of a week with about 12 pallets each. So,
yeah.
Well, maybe more. So I'm trying to see how many we're going to need to do. I was originally going to do like 6 or 7 pallets, but it's not going to be enough at once. So we might have to do like 10 or 12. It's going to be a total of 30 or 35 pallets of just ASICs.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, it's, we had 1,200 units. It's a lot.
Yeah.
So it's, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because I don't want to do like what everyone else does. Like a lot of people, and it's not worth the money to me. A lot of people, they'll take ASICs out of the box, right? And they'll just put them on a pallet, wrap them with some foam in the corners, and then send them out. And I'm like, I am not sending somebody's $10,000, machine or $8,000 L9 and just going to have it metal on metal with someone else and put it on a pallet. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, we'll pay a little more. We'll put them in the boxes with the proper padding and wrap them up the right way and, and then put them on the pallet that way. I'm not doing this sideways stuff. I mean, in my opinion, it's not the proper way to ship customer equipment. Now, in the past, I have moved our own equipment that way. And I understand that's how many people do it for the density aspect, because you could fit, I mean, bro, you could probably fit like 50 or 60 units on a pallet, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But those guys at the bottom with all that weight stacked on top are just going to get crushed if that driver hits a bump, or God forbid they fall or they crash. Nah,
You're
dude,
just
I'm
asking
good.
for trouble.
Yeah,
you're right.
Son of a says, why is Terra moving so often? We're not moving often. We've never moved. We opened Kansas, and then we ran out of space, and then we opened Wyoming, and now we have our new facility. That's our flagship facility, the final place, and that's in Indiana. And we're going to be combining both facilities into one big one, and that's it. We're not moving frequently or often. I don't think we've ever moved. We just opened up new place. This is actually
a new location. Yeah.
Yeah. The only time we ever moved was when we took the GPUs out of Florida and brought them to. We brought them to Kansas.
To Kansas.
That was it. Right. That was the only move we ever did. So it was only one move. Expanding stellar service means lots of growth. Yeah. Thanks, Offshore. I appreciate it. It's been a lot of growth. I had this month alone, I think we put on about 50 new ASICs. So I mean, we do okay. 50 to 75 ASICs a month on average. But it runs out of room. You run out of room. So
yeah.
So we're doing okay. We're doing all right. We're approaching that 4 megawatt, number. So it's coming quick. So what's up, Mr. Hobbyist Miner? What's going on? So where are we at in the market today? Bitcoin back down to 117, 118.
Yeah, we're at.
That's what it looks like.
Just under 118. I mean, we hit what? 121 was the all-time high now.
123.
123. Oh shit! What did I miss?
Yeah, you've been get out from your rock, Patrick. Just kidding. You know, looking at pull up Dogecoin though. Doge hasn't really moved much. I did not see Doge go. It's still at a quarter, and it's those L9s are really profitable right now.
Yeah, it's been pretty steady for the last couple of days at least, right around here.
Looks pretty good. Usually it moves with Bitcoin, and the pullback down to 117. I didn't see a huge pullback with Doge. That's great, and Litecoin's up too. So that's
Litecoin was over. It's what 111 right now, I think.
Yeah, it looks really good. Looks really good.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's going to be slight pullbacks. The last time we pulled back to this number, like a few days ago, or like was it 4 or 5 days ago, we hit another all-time high. So I think this might be another slingshot to like 124 or 125.
Here's hoping.
Yeah, Hobbyist says just boarded my last flight home by 12. Damn, dude, those delays suck, man.
Yeah,
I hate connecting flights, man. If it ain't one way, I'm driving.
I'm pretty much like that too. I've done one connecting flight in the last, I don't even know, 5 years or something, and luckily it was right next to where we landed. So I just had to get out of one gate, run over to the gate right next door, but it was like, I mean, it was cutting it real close.
Yeah.
Get that pucker effect.
Scott Sheffield says, I like the padding. Yeah, you got to do it right, man. It's just too much at risk when shipping stuff, but yeah, man. So you were on our spaces today, man. Thanks for showing up on that. That was good.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate that. It was a good one for sure.
Yeah, it was good. We had a lot of people in there, dude. It was like 160 people walked into that thing.
Oh, wow.
I was like, holy crap. Like
everybody wants to talk to the GOAT.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, man.
Exactly what it is.
You're famous. You're famous.
Stop.
Panda showed up and like 10 people were like, hey, we're here. Woo. I'm just kidding. Oh, man. So, yeah, a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff going on. And like I said, I don't really have much in regards to with that. I'm just kind of putting my head down and working. So that's it.
So let's talk about this Genius Act.
Oh, big time.
Man.
I don't know. Like a lot of people got mixed feelings about this Genius Act stuff, and I covered it a little bit on Thursday. But one of the major things that is really big, and I feel like it's not getting enough attention, is the no CBDCs. Like, anti-CBDC language is already put in there. Now, it's not a bill that bans CBDCs, but there's anti-CBDC language in there. And it also lays the framework for the president to now try to get another bill passed that'll ban it completely on the subject matter alone. And it's going to spill it out on the whole bill. I mean, I got to give them credit, man. What they're doing now is really, really good. From the perspective of for crypto. If you're just a single party voter and crypto's all you care about, then Donald Trump has been your guy and the Republicans are your party at the moment, and it's just kind of where it is. The Genius Act will so there's two parts to this. The Genius Act will help strengthen the dollar's position by allowing banks and institutions to basically use their own stable coins. But then think about this, though. Like, in my opinion, it adds value to the dollar because what it's going to require banks and institutions to do is to back up their assets on a one-to-one.
Yeah.
So you have to have a backup. So what if, like, it's not just them creating a digital a stable coin or issuing a stable coin. It's backed by something. So, and it has to be. So I think personally, it's going to strengthen the dollar's position worldwide because if USDC becomes so big and institutions are doing it, Europe's going to follow because they always follow.
Yeah.
And other countries that are westernized, in Asia will follow. Japan will follow. And then there's so much more use now with making payments. I mean, Donald Trump even said it in an interview. He's like, shouldn't take a week to move money. It's crazy. He goes, we're in 2025. You should be able to send money instantly to people. And USDC is actually pretty quick. I mean, it's not crazy super fast, but It's not Caspa fast, but a few minutes, 5 minutes. That's lightning in comparison to, using the banking system. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely. If you want to move, especially across borders, that gets so complicated and unreasonably complicated. I feel like
it was like that for a reason. Originally.
I think you're right. I mean, I think a lot of it had to do with settling in a different currency, in a less of a digital age. But
here's the thing, though, when I went to Canada, and I would go to an ATM in Canada, like in Niagara Falls, and I would pull money out. The ATM did the exchange already automatically based on the market rate. I'm telling you, I don't know if it was necessarily the exchange rate, because the Forex is 24/7, right? Like it's constantly moving. It's like the crypto market. So all you have to really do is tie the bank to, whatever to the Forex market price, and then just have a computer do the automatic exchange. We had that in the 90s. Like, this is not rocket science. So I think it was made hard purposely to just, dissuade people from sending money across and having more control. And that was the whole idea of Bitcoin, right? Was to get freedom back to money outside of a central bank's control. And that's what it's doing. It actually helps redistribute the wealth. So they say USDC on Solana chains are 2.5 seconds from leaving my Phantom wallet to show up in Coinbase. You can list your crypto now as an asset to borrow against when out for loans as well. That's another big thing. Yeah, thanks, Bacon, Eggs, and Hash for that. You can actually now leverage, if you have Bitcoin or any other like approved crypto. Not, you can't use Farcoin, guys. Sorry, but you can use these assets to like leverage for a house, or I think they're going to do vehicle loans too. So,
interesting.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's awesome.
So is that all part of the Genius Act, or is that like a separate thing that like Freddie Mae and Fannie Mae, Freddie
Mac? Yeah. So what it does though is it lays the groundwork for regulatory clarity on these topics. Because look, what have we been doing in crypto for the past 10 years, 15 years? Everyone's flying with one engine with an eye patch. Like, nobody knows where. Coinbase had to sue the government for guidance on what to do. And everyone's been operating in this gray area in crypto for years. And some people like the gray area. Mm-hmm. Some people like, crypto should be anonymous and DeFi should really be a thing. But the problem is that although I think DeFi is great, and I think crypto in of itself can really help change and redistribute wealth to places in the world that don't have the ability to get it, the problem is that there's bad actors, and these bad actors, it's vicarious liability. They ruin it for everybody else. 1%, that 1% of people that use crypto for nefarious transactions are so huge in the light that banks and even right now, like if like Chase Bank, if you put like crypto anything in a memo or a transfer or anything like that, they freeze it almost immediately.
Yeah.
They will not let you move your money. So it's just, and all hail, this is the problem everyone's talking about. Mm-hmm. Like, what do you mean? It's my money. If I want to go spend money and buy whatever I want with it, you as a bank should do that. And the reason why the banks don't like to do that and they slow people down is because they have fractional reserve banking.
Yep.
That's why. If too much money flows out on the bank, it causes a run. Mm-hmm. And then they don't have the money to back up your stuff. Because essentially, when you deposit money in a bank, in case anybody didn't know this, when you deposit your money in a bank, they take it and they use it to do trading with it. And then you have a credit on your account. The physical dollars are not in there.
Yeah, it's what, 10%, right? So like
10 or 20,
$10 that you put in is actually at the bank or held by the bank in your account as hard money. Right.
And that's crazy. That this whole fractional reserve banking thing is when, I personally, I think it's too much risk. That's why people don't trust the banking system anymore.
So what do you think about USDC being the standard here, right? For at least under the Genius Act and in the United States. And if other countries start adopting this and kind of buying into it, either as a standardized, like a framework, if we're just putting the precedent down and like building the foundation, do you think USDC is going to help inflate the value, or increase the value of the US dollar worldwide.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially if they're required to back it by an asset. You know what I mean?
But the asset doesn't necessarily have to be US dollars, right?
No, it could be gold, could be silver, could be anything, could be real estate, could be, I mean, it could be anything that is approved, you know, whatever is clarified in the bill. I'd have to read the bill. It's like 9,000 pages or something crazy, but
yeah, I loaded it into Chat GPT so we can ask it questions directly to it and get
there you
AI
go.
to spit it out. Yeah.
So it said it has to be a like I don't know if the word formidable is the one I want to use. There was I covered it in my live stream. There was a term it used, and it also did something for non-complex algorithmic stablecoins. And I looked for the definition of complex algorithmic stablecoins, and the bill didn't say anything. So this was something that I'm like, look, I'm in favor for this, but there are things that I'm just kind of like, what does that mean? Mm-hmm. Like, so what's a complex algorithmic stablecoin? What's considered to be complex and what's not considered to be complex? Like, is USDC considered not complex? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Actually, Retro Mike actually gave me a good explanation on it. I don't know if he's here, but he gave me a good explanation on it the other day. Congress and Trump need to pass and reinstall the Glass-Steagall Act. Keeps banks and investment firms separate. Plus, they need to get rid of carryover interest. Yeah, I mean, I think. I'll be honest, man. I think what Trump's doing now with crypto is going to be such a huge disruptor that they think they're going to come in and they're going to be able to control the entire crypto industry. And although I think to a certain point that may be true, but I think Bitcoin and crypto is so spread out already amongst people that I don't think any one entity is going to be able to manipulate the price like they manipulate the stock market. I think eventually it's built to be anti that. So I don't think there's enough money in the world, actually. Me personally, I don't think there's enough money in the world to manipulate the markets as much as they do the stock market. The U.S. stock market is just the United States stock market. I mean, crypto is worldwide. I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds, if not trillions of dollars that's in volume every day. I don't know if I don't even know if some of these big asset institutions, these big institutions they can try to control it. They can try to hold down the price. They can try to do things, but I don't know if they're going to be able to be really successful as they think they're going to be. Retro Mike is in chat. What's up, man? He says USDC is not an algorithmic stablecoin. It's backed by the US dollar. Algorithmic stablecoins are backed and controlled by an algorithm, but they generally have flaws, Luna being the biggest example. There you go. Thanks, Mike, for that clarity. Appreciate it. What's up, Chris? Good to see you. So,
well, and to that, Retro Mike, USDC is not solely backed by US dollar. There's also other paper assets, I think, that are backing it.
You can ask Grok or ChatGPT, but the government did say that whatever they have or they issue, they have to back it on a one-to-one basis with I can't remember the word. I don't know if it was reputable. They had a term in there that just says you can't just, get a bunch of, Labubu's worth all those dollars and back it up. Like, you can't buy a bunch of BS and back it with that. It has to be like an actual, like, tangible asset. USDC to $1. Look out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Whales do the manipulation now. Why is that better? I don't think they do as much manipulating as people think. I think they have a role to play. I think they can do some manipulating, obviously. Yeah. But I don't know if they control as much as we think they control. A lot of it is just market sentiment. Like, it's like this whole thing. Like, I'll relate it to like gas prices. Everybody thinks the government and the president have something to do with gas prices. Oh, we're going to war with Iran. Gas prices are going to go up now, blah, blah, blah. Screw you, Trump. It's not his fault. It's going up because of fear in the markets. That's why they go up. Same thing with anything else. So I don't know.
ChatGPT says USDC is designed to resemble one USDC for one USD. Circle holds dollar-denominated assets in reserve to back every token.
Right. So like, you can do U.S. Treasuries too. Mm-hmm. Right, like that'll really help the treasury, the market. Like, I'm telling you, it's going to strengthen the dollar's position worldwide. They shave liquidity pools, long and shorts constantly wake up. No, they do. Of course they do. I think shorting should be illegal. I think the whole options trading, I think all that, I know people are going to hate me for that, but I think that shit should be illegal. You can literally short, if you have enough money and you wanted to, you could short a company out of existence. Like it's like, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't think short should be even, I think it should be fucking illegal because it's just, I don't know. It's just, it just causes things like that where it's basically a casino. You know what I mean? Oh, let's like everyone's talking about the run up we had the other day on Ethereum. Right. And everyone's like, oh, what's causing this? Well, okay. Well, there's $4 billion that people shorted on Ethereum that the shorts didn't cover. So it got liquidated and that caused the massive run up. So what do you expect? You know what I mean? So it can work in your favor if the markets hold up. But this is like the whole like, you know, who's stronger? It's like the AMC GameStop thing. Remember that? Like, what class is stronger? The institution stronger, or are the retail investors stronger? And when AMC and GameStop happened, and those massive pumps went up, and they were, you know, everyone was fighting Citadel and all these other companies against their shorts. It caused this massive run up, and people made tons of money. And it showed the institutions that the retail investors can bully you if they organize. Yeah. So why wouldn't crypto be any different? I think that power even holds higher in the cryptocurrency market.
Well, yeah, but I think it's also more widespread, and
it's way more widespread, right?
There's a lower barrier of entry. Like, you don't have to buy an entire, you know, Bitcoin or an entire coin of whatever. Just like fractional sharing on stocks, but not all, you know, platforms would support that. Whereas all platforms, you can buy a Satoshi or an entire coin. You know.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I think ultimately it'll definitely strengthen the dollar's position 100%, because then if they're backed by treasuries, right, you know, other countries and people will trade in it, thinking, not worried about the price going down. It's pegged to the dollar. That's it. It's, you know, guaranteed by the U.S. government. So, and believe it or not, you know, despite what everybody thinks, the government never loses. So, you know. Anyway, so you got the Genius Act, you had the Clarity Act, and I think there was a third one, I believe. Do you have the third one up there? I don't have it pulled up.
No, I don't. I just thought it was the one. I didn't know it was a Clarity Act too.
Yeah, I think the Clarity Act. Let me see. Let's pull it up here. We'll go look through it. The Clarity Act is the Digital Asset Market Clarity Act has passed the House of Representatives. The bill, which aims to create a regulatory framework for digital assets, passed by a bipartisan vote, 294 to 134. It now moves on to the Senate for consideration. So let's see what it does. The Clarity Act seeks to define when a cryptocurrency is considered a security or a commodity, which would determine which regulatory body, SEC or CFTC, for oversight. Now, I think that a lot of people were arguing which cryptocurrencies would fall, or could be classified as like commodities or not. I think Bitcoin's been classified as a commodity, but there's been a lot of back and forth about the Howey test, and some people say it passes, some people say it fails. Like, you know, does this project like Ethereum, right? Like the one big thing that really screwed Ethereum was the government came in, at least during Operation Choke Point 2.0 under the Biden administration, and said, well, 60% of your validators or 70% of your validators are in the U.S., so Ethereum falls under U.S. jurisdiction. You must conform to the SEC. And that was a huge blow to the crypto bros that were heavily invested in Ethereum. I think personally it's really kept its price down. And now, you know, with the SEC changing a lot now with proof of work coins, they're saying that don't fall under the SEC's purview anymore. With certain projects and staking, that doesn't fall under that anymore. That we're going to get common sense. In my opinion, I think they're going to do common sense regulation, because you also don't want to stifle the growth either. So the right people, I believe, are in office right now to not do that. So, and when it talks about that, the Anti-CBDC Act. Yeah, the Anti-CBDC Act, I don't know. I don't think that passed, though. Anti-CBDC Act. Let's see, let's pull it up right here. The Anti-CBDC Surveillance Act is a piece of legislation focused on preventing the Federal Reserve from issuing a central bank digital currency directly to individuals. The act aims to protect financial privacy and prevent the government from potentially using a CBDC to surveil or control citizens. It would prohibit the Federal Reserve from offering services directly to individuals, maintaining accounts for individuals, or issuing a CBDC directly to individuals.
So it passed the House. Yeah, it passed the House 219 to 210, and now it's on to the Senate.
Yeah, the Senate will pass it, in my opinion. I think JD Vance is going to have to come in for like a fourth time and be the tiebreaker again, because the Senate is right down the middle, guys. It really is. Like you have some moderate Democrats there, you got some hardline left, and you got some hardline right, and you got some moderate conservatives, and sometimes they just never agree on it. XRP is not a security member. Pepperidge Farm remembers. The SAB 121 was repealed, which no one knows about in March, I believe. Was it really? I know Fit 21 was one of the first big ones to go through. But then again, everybody forgets that literally it was called Operation Choke Point 2.0, where they were the last administration was basically, backdooring banks and telling them that, hey, like, you don't want to deal with crypto, like you don't want to do this, and the Elizabeth Warren Commission and all these other people that were around it, and now they've been soundly defeated. So crypto is going to boom. The U.S. is going to lead the way, and I think most of them are on board now. There's still a couple old goats in Congress, because I watch C-SPAN, I watch all this stuff all the time, and they'll say, oh, crypto is just a tool for criminals and drug dealers and all these other people, when in reality, there's more cash that's used today for crime than ever before, and crypto is less than 1%. You know what I mean? And then they got really mad when he pardoned Ross Ulbricht. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You would have thought, like, holy shit. And, everybody's got their opinion on the Ross Ulbricht story. It is what it is. Respect everyone's opinion, but all in all, I think if we lead the way into this next, into the digital revolution, the digital gold rush is kind of where it's at. I think even now is a good, not financial advice, obviously, but I think even now is a good time to get in. I still think now it's early. I think Bitcoin's going to hit numbers that no one ever thought about. Biden shut down banks that gave loans to crypto tech companies, claimed they had no liquidity and they proved to have plenty of funds. Yeah. That was the whole. I think part of that was on the banking run too.
That was the Silicon Valley Bank.
Well, there was a lot of there was a couple of them there, but I believe that was just that story was bullshit, and I think a lot of it was they were just really coming after banks and people that were loaning crypto companies, like really just coming after them and forcing crypto, like even like hosting companies, like anything that was crypto related had to go private equity. Or it had to go, or the private funding. You couldn't get it from a bank, and because I look at these companies like Mara and Riot and Bitfufu.
Did I lose you? I can't hear you. All of a sudden, you stop.
You can't hear me. I can. I hear. Can you hear me? Did you guys lose me? Hold on.
Nothing, guys in chat. Can you guys hear him?
I think it's your browser again. I think it's his browser.
You want to jump out and jump back in? See if that fixes it.
I mean, yeah, I can. Yeah, they can hear me. It's you.
I can't hear you.
It's you.
Dude, I'll jump out. Okay.
Okay. No. You're going to cancel the live. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
I'll do it.
All right, you jump out. Guys, freaking StreamYard, man. Not a fan. Had this issue before. All right, let's bring him back.
You there?
I still can't hear you.
Wow. I'm getting feedback. Bro, what the hell?
I don't know, man. It's freaking StreamYard on my machine. It's got to be.
Okay. Can you hear me? I'm getting feedback now.
Nothing.
Go out and come back in.
If I jump out, is it going to end the stream?
No, I'm here.
If it does,
it won't. It won't. All right, so I don't know what's up with his setup. We got to get his setup fixed, like for real, for real. I think it's either. I think Brave's messing it up.
I still can't hear you, buddy.
Are you serious? I'm hearing double. Turn off the stream. Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't do this on my last machine.
Do you Hold on. Change your input. Oh my god. I'm trying to chat to him. No, it's his setup.
Do I have a YouTube window open? I don't. Well, other than the live stream in the studio.
I want to.
I don't even know. Jump back out, refresh the screen, jump back in.
DJ, no. We're trying to fix audio. We're talking about the Genius Act. There we go. Can you hear me? I don't know what he's doing.
There we go. I can hear you now.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
I hear music in the background though, which is fine. I don't care.
It's the... Yeah, I can pause it.
No,
Did it
don't
stop?
pause it. Play it.
Yeah, but did it stop?
No, I can still hear it. Now it stopped.
Okay. Yeah, it's the music that's in StreamYard.
That's fine. Okay. Oh, they updated some music.
No, I uploaded one.
Oh, good. That's good. Yeah, I think honestly, dude, I think it's your browser. I think your browser is messing with the settings or something, or there's something with Windows or your firewall.
Brave
I don't know.
in Windows 11 is...
I'm using the same thing though. I stream with Brave all the time. The problem is I go through Streamlabs, and then Streamlabs. If I do StreamYard, I don't go live on StreamYard. I just kind of use it as a way for me and you to connect, and then I just Windows share the browser, and that's it.
See, I was doing that in OBS before, and that's where we had all the audio issues when Chump was on like 2-3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. All right, real quick. So let me see. Let me see chat real quick. So, yeah, DJ, that's what I do. So, all right, let's go. Iguana Bite says, fly out to Chi-Town and help him. Yeah. They talk. No, we didn't talk about ASIC. We touched on ASICs a little bit, but we're talking about the Genius Act and how important it is. Don't touch anything. Yeah, don't touch anything. Look at it. Don't just look away. Just talk to me and face that way.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So I don't remember what we were talking about, but
well, I've got ASIC miner value popped up here. If we want to jump over and
no, don't use ASIC miner value. It's not accurate. Go to mining now. Actually, mining now was way better. Actually, mining now and what to mine are probably the most accurate for ASICs.
Oh, they must have changed their site up. It looks different than it did before.
Mining now is actually really nice, and I went to go like compare it on the pool level, and it was actually really close. What to mine's good too. Yeah, I agree with Chris Bagnell that the Genius Act's going to bring trillions of dollars into crypto like we've never seen. Mm-hmm. Yep. So those lithium ASICs are doing well.
Yeah, they are.
They're back up.
It looks like the D1 Hydro. Oh, it's a Hydro. That's why.
They're all Hydros. Yeah, all the Hydros are leading the way right now.
Yeah. Yep. And the AE2 that's not even freaking announced yet. I don't know. Not a fan of the Aleo.
Yeah, I think Aleo is just going to die out like every single other one. I mean, it was just created. I think personally, it was just created to help sell ASICs and stuff. I don't know. I mean, who knows? The L9s are looking good. Right there, L9 17, $18 a day. If you get the 16 and a half, it's right around it. $18 a day after power. And this is at 10 cents. So this is banging right now. And this is kind of what I told everybody when they bought these L9s. I'm like, guys, listen to me. This thing is going to do very well. It's doubled its profitability now. Like, the L9s are king. I have L9s coming in for August batch now. At what's the price? Hold on. I had them coming in at 76 or 7,700. I posted it in the Discord. Yeah, 7650 for an L9 right now. The price is actually lower because it's a pre-order. And then we have the 17s. The next batch of 17s is 120 days away.
Wow.
Yeah, they're selling like crazy, dude. I went through 20 of them in a week. It's crazy. Even the DG1, what's the DG114s making? The DG1 14 gigahash one's down a little bit.
$13.
That's great, dude. For a 14.4 for a unit that's $5,000 is not the accurate price. The new price is about 6,000. I could do a 14 for like 58, 59 hosted. So, how much was the L9 a year ago? If you pre-ordered the L9 before the election, it was 6,700. So the prices after the election went up to like 13, 14,000, and then people bought in, they FOMO'd in, and then it kind of leveled off at around 8,500-ish, 8,700. It's where it kind of stayed stagnant. But now the new pre-order coming out are the mixed hash rate ones, which a lot of people got mixed feelings on. But the mixed hash rate ones are going to be about 7,600 now. There's caveats to the mixed hash rate ones. They're limited on warranty, and they are not guaranteed to actually hit 16. They could be 15, or they could be 17 or 18. They're just like, you're playing your luck with the mixed hash rate, but you can get them significantly less. I had a lot of people buy mixed hash rate machines, and they did okay with them. I didn't really have any issues. So they're not binned. They're just they got the minimum amount that they get working, and then they just sell them as mixed hash rate.
Send it out.
So didn't we just touch 4 trillion? Let's get the 5 first. Crypto market is going to touch 10 trillion by year end. That's double, Chris. I mean, more than double. I don't know. We'll see.
6 months? That's a lot. That's a lot in 6 months.
I'm not saying it's impossible, because at this point I think anything's possible. But definitely the L9, man, and the DG1s pluses are going to be machines that are going to last people a long time. The DG2s are not out yet. And more than likely, at the price and efficiency of a DG2, you stick with an L9, because they use way more power than an L9. The L9s are way more efficient. Now, the DG2 Plus, we're probably not going to see that until, honestly, conservatively speaking, Q1 into Q2 next year.
Yeah.
On delivery. So, although I think it'll be a good machine, it says 3,900 watts. I know for sure that it's not. It's going to be pushing 42, 43. Easy. So, the efficiency is okay at that rate. It's not great. Crypto market will sell off first week of December. It always does. Yeah, the sales and hosting picks up too at the end of every year. Now, people ask me, will I host the D1s? The D1 Pros. Mm-hmm. The problem with Volk Miner is that I haven't found any like licensed, like actual repair people for it. I'm always down to try. I don't have anyone with a Volk Miner. I'm down to try it though. If somebody wants to get one and host it, I'm down to try that while we still have a little bit of space left. But the script ASICs guys are just going to be so much more consistent, for long-term ASIC hosting. It's just where it's going to be. That DG Hydro 1 is probably got the worst efficiency for a script ASIC I've ever seen. It's over 30 joules per mega hash. Right there, all the way down. No. Down. That's the D1 Hydro. The DG Hydro 1.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
That's awful. It's terrible. That's terrible efficiency.
Well, it also came out, almost a year ago. Well, close to, like 9 months, I guess.
They reached out to me, Chris. They reached out to me, Chris. Unfortunately enough, I got lukewarm mining. He's now a part of he's doing the repairs. And Hawk, give me a price on the Volk. You really want a price on the Volk miner? Oh my God, these guys.
They were supposed to send me one of these.
Hey, I was supposed to get one of the. Let me tell you something. If you got like free power, like that's a fucking banging machine. But I heard they broke a lot though. Pandas broke.
Oh, that's right.
Pandas went down. So I don't know if it was a QC problem or Panda dropped it. But look at the L7s, bro. Look at this machine. It's a 3-year-old machine. Almost a 5. It's pushing 5 years. Okay.
Yeah.
The machine still makes $5 a day. That's insane. There's no Bitcoin miner in the world unless you're at like 2-cent power that's gonna make that even at the highest run. Yeah. And I have that Seal Miner A2 as well in stock. I got one left. It's right. It was right under it. It was right under the L7. But
yeah, this is the one I was talking about. The L2. They were supposed to send me this. The little radio one.
I think those are nice for like the office. When we get our new office for Terra, I'm gonna put like one of these little things in there.
Yeah, for sure. Get a conference room and put it under the TV in the conference room.
Yeah.
And then Goldshell came out with the new Aleo miner as well, the AE Max 2.
Oh, no, run.
Yeah.
Run.
Yeah.
Don't even look at it.
No.
No, don't even look. Poor Goldshell. Poor iPolo. Good companies, but they just can't get ahead of the curve, I feel like.
Is it though? Like, are they sandbagging on purpose? Like, are they doing this like? No,
I think I'll be honest with you. I think they have a market, and I think the market is the smaller home miners. Mm-hmm. Oh, you asked about the AE2, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
it's in stock.
Oh, it's real. Okay,
it's real. Yeah, it's gonna go for. My price is just under $4,000, like 3875, 3900. So it'll probably retail for like 42, 43. The AE2 is real. I'm staring at it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real. 7 days shipping from Hong Kong, but it's going to get tariffed. It's going to get tariffed at the wazoo. It's an extra $1,000 in tariffs. I don't think Goldshell sells as many units as people think they do. But their main target are like home miners. Like they sell a lot of those little boxes. I think that's their area, to be honest. I don't see the Volk miner on my sheet. I have to ask about it.
I'm pretty sure I can get it. It's not on the Ice River page, like at all.
It's here. I'm staring at it. I can send you a little screenshot. You can put.
No, I believe you. I'm just like, typically you see it. They announce it on Twitter. And it shows up on their site. Goldshell does the same thing. You get the mass emails if you're on their mailing list. But I didn't get any of that when the AE2 and the AE3 just started showing up on all of these vendor sites and on the ASIC sites. Is the AE3 still out there? Yeah, and the AE3 seems to still be out there too. Is that a real thing? Can you buy that?
The AE3 is not available on my price sheet. I don't have it.
Interesting.
Grant Cardone's twin brother, Big Crypto Bull. He's in the Caspa spaces right now. Nice. Yeah, DJ, I saw you tag me in that. I think Caspa would do well, man, long term. Their chart looks good. We'll see. But right now, the Caspa mining, I have not had anybody ask me for a KS7, the 40 terahash unit. See what it's making.
$10 a day.
$10 a day. For? KS7s are going for.
Well, which KS7? The Bitmain or the Ice River?
No, Bitmain. We're not buying confusing. It. I don't recommend Ice River. The KS7 40 terahash unit is going for about $6,000. And it uses only 3080 watts. Yeah. 3080. The KS5s are still. Oh, look at this, dude. Oh, dude, KS5 Pro right now under $1,000. Well, right around it, probably like a 1050. But a KS5 20 terahash unit is under $900. Ooh, man, if Casper rips, man, that might be good. I don't know. That's cheap. That is cheap.
Yeah, if it takes off, you'll probably triple the value on that.
Yeah, I need to change the price on the website. Then I didn't know they updated. I didn't know they got that low. But you could see how like dead it is already. But but this is what I don't understand. Look at the KS5 and KS7. This is exactly my point that these websites are never really that accurate because they're almost the same power, okay? And one's making $1.70 and the other one's making $10. How does that even math? That math ain't mathin'. This is why I tell people
double the hash rate.
Yeah, double the hash rate should be double the profit. Am I wrong? Is that not like the math not mathing? Go to what to mine real quick and pull up a KS5. I want to see this. This is what I've been telling everybody. Oh, these websites are great. Let me see. Shouldn't double the hash rate be double the profit? Put a KS5 in there. So they're showing the same thing. How does that? I don't understand how that correlates though.
And then the KS7 is 10.
Yeah, how does that correlate? Am I missing something? But the electric price are the same on both. The efficiency is at 12 cents a kilowatt hour per hash, right? And what's the one on the? It's the same. It's 24. So yeah, I guess the power plays a huge factor. But I would think the KS5, if it's double, which is double the efficiency, it's not 10 times more on the efficiency. It's double the efficiency. Mm-hmm. So it should be at least $5 a day or $4 a day. Am I wrong? If the efficiency is 12 and the KS7 breaks even at 24, am I wrong? Am I not mathing right now? Am I not the one mathing?
No, it's almost exactly half. I mean, so if it's 150 watts per terahash versus 77 watts per terahash, so
Retro Mike makes a point. Put the power cost to 0. What's the revenue on both of them? Maybe I missed this. Maybe I'm just not bad at. Maybe no. Yeah, revenue, same thing. So what is it? 17, and what's the KS5?
9.
Yeah, how does that? I guess that's the same. Is where it should be, but that's still not. That's double the efficiency, and it's making 10 times more the amount. Am I wrong here?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's all. I mean, if you're looking at this one, so we're looking 20 terahash at 3,000 watts versus 40 terahash at 3080. So 80 watts of difference isn't going to make
$9 more.
Yeah. No. Something in their calculation must be wrong here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something. I don't know. Maybe it's. We did mining now, Chris. We just did that, and it was the same thing. Yeah. Maybe they're right. Maybe our math is wrong. I don't know. It doesn't seem right for that. But whatever. Yeah. What? Go to click on the KS5 Pro. Just click on it real quick. What's the? Scroll down. Let me see. What is it? 950 they're charging. Yeah, I can get it less than that. Let's see. Go. It's making. It's making 100 CAS a day. 100 CASPA.
Yeah, that's basically this.
And then the income, and then the power to run it is $9 at 10 cents. That's about right. So maybe we're wrong. Maybe Bitmain paying them to keep the K7 and look better. Mike, I'm not crazy, right? Is my math wrong? Just tell me I'm wrong if I'm wrong. I that just doesn't math to me. But okay, whatever. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, the electricity cost is about the same for either one of them.
Right, because they're the same wattage.
The power cost, yeah.
They're the same wattage, but it's making nearly double the CASPA. So maybe it is right. It's making 185 CASPA and versus 99. And then the power cost is only 7, but it's saying the power cost is only 17. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know. It's just at first glance that didn't seem right at all. But whatever. All right, moving on. I don't know.
That's weird.
It is weird, but whatever. Maybe it's just us. Hey, real quick, I'm interested to see. No one talks about CKB. Click the CKB for me, real quick. Assuming that this is all correct. Wow, they're done too, huh?
Ooh, yeah, they're way down.
No one talks about CKB anymore.
There was one I saw. Where is it? Was it on? It was on.
Those Z15s are about to get wrecked too once Zen goes proof of stake.
They are, yeah. So, Sumo, what is this? Has anybody heard of this?
No idea. The Gold Shell ST box.
ST box, which was Starcoin.
Right.
So did a new crypto pick up the Crypto Night algorithm and now
maybe a rebrand? You want to see something that's totally fucking cool if you have one? Go click Grin.
Yeah. That's
crazy. It's up, but it's not on that list. It's on the other one that you had an ASIC miner value.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. Whoops. The fucking Grin ASICs, dude. Look at that. $8 a day.
No, look at this. This has been profitable
Forever.
forever.
Because it was a limited run and nobody else did it. It was it had a little bit of a negative run at 10 cents there for a little while, but it creeped back up. That was right around the a little bit of a dip there in the
earlier
market
this year. Yeah, you can't find this. I've looked for this, and when you do find it, they want stupid money for it.
ASIC miner value had a bug on there a while ago where it was making people try to download something. I think it's been hijacked a couple of times.
It came out in 2020, the end of 2020.
Yeah.
And it has been pretty much profitable since day one.
It's definitely not in stock. I can't find them. I asked. They're not. No. Nobody in China can find them.
Nope. The G1 minis are out there. I've actually got one of these. This is the only.
Yeah, Frank's got a few of them.
Yeah, that's the only ASIC I have running right now.
Frank's got like 5 or 6 of them running at the data center in a corner somewhere.
Hey, it's 100 watts. Why not?
Yeah, I don't disagree with you.
And they're like $300 on eBay.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, for $1 a day, I guess that's not bad.
Yeah, just let it ride. Just put it out there and let it ride.
DJ says the one good thing with the lithium miners is that not too many were made. I hear you. I got that AL1 Pro running right now. It's great, man. It's doing like $5 a day almost.
AL1 Pro?
Yep, I have that running right now. Yep.
So this is probably not updated either then, based on the change in lithium's.
But see, but you're at 10. You're at 10 cents. Bring it down to 8. It drastically if it changes it. Is it going? Did you hit enter or? No, there's some cookies. Yeah, so 374. Okay, yeah, it's a big difference. So mine was like $4 or $5, but see, like what's a mine had it at like $4 or $5. None of these calculators are right, man. You just got to go on the pool and do the math yourself, or get a calculator on the pool that pings it to the pool and what it's based on, like Nice Hash. Man, Nice Hash was ripping for script the past week, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. What's a mine? A6 iPolo. What are you sending me, Nick? Yeah, see, I don't understand this though. There's another coin for Grin.
Grin is Mimblewimble.
No, I'm gonna butcher this. It's Cuckatoo 32.
Yeah, that's the algorithm that Grin is on.
This project for Grin right now, MWC CT31, is at 10 cents is making $13 a day.
Yeah, that's the other coin that's on Cuckatoo 31. So
who named these fucking algorithms? Like, why can't we just call it something cool? Like, I don't know. Like what the hell is Z Snark and like Cuckatoo 32 and all these weird ass algorithm names? Why just call it something cool? God, why does it got to be like fucking like Blake 3S? That sounds pretty cool. Like it's Blake. It's a cool name. Like I don't get it. Alf to the moon, says John English Tech. Alf went from 22 petahash to 8 petahash. Insane. Is it down to 8 already?
Really?
No, DJ. No. Are you serious? Hold on. No, 14, DJ. Well, no, technically 24 because there's unknown hash rate. It's at 24 petahash. What you saying right now? It's not at 8.
Together.
Yeah, it's at almost 20. It's actually up a couple of petahash.
It did take a dump there earlier this week, though.
It did. It went. It definitely went. It went. It took a plummet down to its lowest over here, according to. Hold on. Dude, this is so ridiculous. It's hard to get the. It went down to like 19. It's amazing. Z-Snark is an acronym, not a word. Yeah, well, it still sounds ridiculous. Some of these algorithms are so funny. I guess Auto Lycos too sounds pretty cool. You know? Mm-hmm. What's Conflux? Is Octopus? That's stupid. Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. Beam hash. Okay, I guess they kept that OG. No problem. Ironfish. What's Ironfish? Fish hash. Like that sounds that sounds stupid. Decred, Aeon, K12. I mean, I don't know. Didn't Via BTC shut down their Alf pool this week? They are shutting down Their ALF pool. That is correct, Retro Mike. And they currently have, they got a lot of hash rate. They currently have 4.47 petahash on on VIA right now. DJ sent me this miner stat's been wrong for forever, dude. And I just got a malware block. Oh, dude, don't send me this bullshit. Miner stat's been so wrong. Yeah, it's completely wrong, DJ. Don't use miner stat. I just got a block from malware bytes. Don't use miner stat, bro. You're gonna get shit on your computer again. Miner stat's trash. A lot of the ASIC miner value had some like keyloggers in it. The only ones that really don't have any issues is like what to mine and mining now. Yeah, no, you tripping. You tripping. I ain't tripping. You tripping.
So why is Via BTC shutting down their?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's a good question. I have no idea. Husat got rugged by Zegex. The exchange had like 50% of the supply. Yeah, I remember that. DJ Mines, that is only the hash rate for one of the ALF chains. They have 5 different chains, each with their own hash rate per chain. The hash rate only reflects the chain their node is on, not global. Yeah, it's probably not even updated. Obviously it's not updated if they only have one of the Blake chains and not the other ones. I don't know.
Yeah,
I know there's Blake 3, there's Blake 3S, there's Blake 2 something, there's a bunch of different ones too. Well, Chris, Zen is going proof of stake, so that's understandable. But ALF, I don't know why. Maybe with the double blocks now, they just don't want to, have to front the payouts, or I don't know. I don't know. Go to the daily profit right there. Go to 16 terahash. So that's $12. My power cost is like right around 7. So yeah, that's about right. These are the calculators you have to use, like the ones on the pool that they track the profitability on the pool. These are the most accurate calculators. Nice Hash has got a good one too, believe it or not, when it works properly. Assuming all of it. So like Caspa, you could do, what is the 40, right? So $4. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. So that's about right. Plus power at like 8 cents or 7 cents is around $8 a day. So it's $10. What's 20? What's 20? See? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't fucking crazy.
No, it's the same $8 a day though.
It's the same set. Well, about 7. So no, it's a couple dollars. Yeah. So I guess maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 to 1. Wow.
That
double the hash rate goes 10 to 1. So we were wrong. I guess the math does math. We were wrong. All right. Well, if they say it's right, they say it's right.
And with that, we're closing out the stream. No.
Yeah, no, we were wrong. Yeah. I don't know. That didn't seem right to me, but whatever. I make about $101 a day. Go to, see, they separate Litecoin and Doge. Yeah, that didn't, at first glance, that didn't seem right to me, but I guess the math does math. Maybe it's just us.
They show all 3 here, so
they show all 3. Yeah. What's just do 16. That's about the average. 23 minus about 7, so yeah, 17, 16, 17. Math is hard, Mike. Math is hard. It's hard. No, you would think you would think based on the efficiency, if it's double the efficiency, the reward should be double. So but it's actually double the coin, and then I guess my math was incorrect there. So whatever. Definitely took the short bus. Be more stupid. Definitely taking the short bus on the Caspa profitability calculator. That's okay.
That's common core math.
That's okay. 1 + 1 must equal 3.
Bidenomics.
Yeah. I don't follow proof of work coins nearly as much as you can tell. Their announcement doesn't give any info why they're shutting it down. I can ask. I have a partnership with Terra and Via BTC coming out soon for lower fees on the pools.
Oh, cool.
Put the PPS fee at 4%. Go back to the pool. Go back to Via real quick. Put it at 4%, the PPS fee. What is it? What does it change to? Not much.
10 cents?
Yeah.
Per day?
Yeah. I just thought that was weird, man. You would think double, just basic, but I guess not. I guess that's why Mike does the finances and I'm just a pretty face.
I wouldn't go that far.
My math wasn't mathing. But yeah, ASICs are looking good, man. What is the Aridine? Hit that. The Teraflux, the Aridine. I saw this at Disrupt. Let me see, go down. 600 terahash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Hydro, yeah. 600 terahash at 8,700 watts. I don't know how good that efficiency is. At 8, what's the efficiency on it? 14. It's not terrible.
14 and a half.
What's the S21 XP? Oh god, get off ASIC miner value so bad. S21 XP, it's right there. Right, you just passed it. Go down. Not the Hydro. Not the Hydro, the regular one. Keep going. Keep it going. Right there. Down, 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 down. Right there. What's the efficiency? This is the latest like air cooled one. So the efficiency is better on this one than that. So yeah, it's ass. You really just need cheap power, honestly. But the new S23 Hydro is 1.16 petahash at like 11,000. That one right there.
That's insane.
Yeah, look at the efficiency.
Insane.
Look at the efficiency. It's like 9.
9.5.
Yeah, 9.5. That's crazy. I'd rather get the 1.1. Yeah, I'm with Mike. I'd rather get the one. I'd rather get that. I mean, that unit's going to be about 25, 30K.
Oh yeah. Yep.
1 + 1 = fish. Yeah, that unit will be, if you have cheap power, like 4 or 5 cent power, that unit's going to be titties for a while. Oh yeah. Yeah, 20K in 1 year. Yeah. That unit's going to be titties for a long time. They did right by that one.
That's
is there hosting facilities doing 3-phase? Yeah, DJ, there is. It just depends on the demand. Like Terra can do 3-phase. We would need to make a slight adjustment if we had a large enough order, but yeah, we could. There's a guy right now asking me to do ant racks, like 4 or 5 ant racks, and put them in the building. And they all require 3-phase, so he would have to actually help me. He'd have to pay like a lot of the setup cost to get it because it's only going to be specific for him. So we can get the lines to come in. You just need the transformer to be a 3-phase transformer. That's all you need. So from the power line to the transformer, and then plug it straight into the 3-phase transformer, and that's it. The line's coming in. Not all Hydro is 3-phase.
well, at 11,000 watts, it has to be.
Well, 11,000. Yeah, but I'm saying not all Hydro. That one, yeah, at 11,000, of course. That's I'm sorry. I thought that went without saying. The other ones, the lower tier ones, like that one right there, like the S21 XP Hydro at 5,500 watts, that could be a single phase unit. S23 regular Hydro,
this one can,
yeah, that one, yeah, that can be. That's 5,500 watts. You can run it. You can run it on a single phase. You just need got to go up 10 amps, but you can run that on single phase. You don't need the 3 for the S23 air cooled ones, which is go down a little bit, go. That's right there. No, that's the, no, hold on, slow down. Jesus Christ. That's the immersion.
Here, hold on.
Yeah, how about you just type it in? Just type it in, S23. All right.
There's the Hydro, there's the immersion.
You got to get to the air cooled.
Right there.
So that is, that's obviously single phase. It's 3,500 watts.
Yeah.
Click that real quick. That efficiency looks really good, bro. What is that?
11.
11? Yeah, it's pretty good.
Air cooled, yeah.
For an air cooled unit, that's amazing. The S21 was what, 13? The XP was like 13 or 14?
13 or 14.
Yeah. Yeah. Just the XP. Right down 270. Yep. What was it? Yeah. 13. Yeah, 13 and a half. Yeah, that's really good for an air cooled unit. Realistically, though, it's going to be 3,800 watts, but the 23 airs are 3-phase. I don't think so, buddy. I don't know about all that there, John.
23 air, this one?
No, the air cooled ones, the regular test 23, the 318 terahash, that one. Yeah, I don't think that's a 3-phase unit.
3,500 watts.
It's 3,500 watts. It does not need to be a 3-phase unit. I mean, look, the T. Listen, look. In all honesty, to help John out here, the T21s were 3-phase units. If they come out with a T23, I think that would be their, the T21. That was a 3-phase unit that was made by Bitmain Why, I don't know, but it was. Most of them were. You can get a phase generator at the shop, run big equipment. Right, yeah. I mean, switching the phases is just at the transformer level for the most part.
If you've got a couple of horsepower motor, you can create 3-phase in your garage. You just
jump. You could do that too. Yeah, you could do that too.
I mean, if you want to do that yourself, that's really dangerous and a bad idea. Please don't do that. But it can be done. I had a neighbor that did it.
John is saying that they are. I don't think they are, but let's see. Let's pull it up here. They announced the S23. Let's see, John. We'll go ahead and look it up for you there, Bubbas. The S23 hydros are likely to be 3-phase, but I don't think the air-cooled ones are, man. Yeah, Bitmain's got nothing on the S23, just the hydro unit on their website. They don't have anything on the S23 air-cooled unit. Power, typical hash rate. So the input voltage on the the input voltage on the hydros are 380 to 415. So the hydros are all 3-phase, but there's no info on the air cooled one yet. I don't know if at 3,500 watts, at 3,500 watts you're going to need it. But then again, Bitmain did do it on the T21, so I could be wrong. We're not talking about immersions though. You make 3-phase with a step up. Prove me wrong now, damn it. You can make 3-phase. Yeah, of course you can. You can definitely go 3-phase with a step up transformer. Absolutely. I mean, if you're at a single phase, you can do that. Or is it the other way around? Yeah, no, you could do that. You could do it with a step up. It's not hard to do. It's just a minor adjustment when moving forward. But I don't know if the S23 I don't think is 3-phase. Not at 30. It doesn't need to be at 3,500 watts.
Well, the T21 didn't need to be either.
Well, no, the T21 didn't, but there were certain farms that I believe only used it. If your transformer is not 3-phase, you get a 3-phase generator. It's supposed to cost less than upgrading a transformer and everything you need. Right. I agree with Northern Crypto and Tech. I don't know. Let's ask Grok here. Let me see. I'm gonna do the deep think. Is the new S23 air-cooled unit from Bitmain 3-phase? It's not on Bitmain's website, so I don't know. Let's see. The Bitmain S23 operates voltage of 3815, which characteristics of 3-phase power supply, may industrial commercial settings.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
it is 3-phase unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with a power requirement of only 3,500, that's odd that they would do that.
That's probably how they get their efficiency down.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe you guys are. Yeah, right. Now you owe me a 1 versus 1, DJ. That changes yeah, it does. It makes it for more industrial. That's DJ's right. It changes it big time for people. I'm searching. Grok is searching everything, so let me see what Grok says.
Yeah, I just asked Gemini and it said the same thing.
It did?
Yeah, it said power supply is 3-phase, power supply input voltage 380 to 415. The standard air-cooled S23, however, typically lists a voltage of 220 to 240, which is characteristic of a single-phase power in many regions.
Yeah, DJ, higher voltage will be lower amps. Yes,
yeah,
that is correct. I know that for sure. The problem, I think, another problem is that nobody's got the S23 yet. So it's like we're just running based on like internet search numbers, and it's pretty. Yeah, I guess you would need it for that. Yeah, that makes most sense.
I was wrong. This is looking at the hydro unit, not the air cooled.
Where?
On Gemini when I asked it.
Well, yeah, you need air cooled.
Yeah.
I don't think Grok is. Is Grok still working? The DJ just put the quote in there, so.
Yeah, Gemini says it can't find anything that says.
Yeah, high power. I'm doing the deep think on Grok to see what it says. It's like searching the web from a source, minersource.shop. Hold on. Damn, it's literally like searching the internet. That's crazy. S21 last generation for home mining. I don't know, man. Let me see. Let me hold on. Let me send a message out. Hang on. You know what? I didn't even think about that. Is the S23 air-cooled unit only 3-phase power? Let me see. Because if that's the case, then there needs to be bring this up in Tara's meeting on Monday morning and make sure that we have a couple containers that are 3-phase. Because I'm sure the S23 is going to be in demand.
Yeah.
The higher voltage, lower S21 mining now doesn't show any support for 240. I mean, to get that kind of efficiency though, at 3,500 watts, it maybe you're right. Maybe it has to be a 3-phase unit. Other companies will bring out BTC ASICs. I know that Can-An is working on the next generation. I know Ice River wants to get into BTC ASICs. And then What's Miner is still a viable option that people don't talk about often.
Here, let me share this again. Yep.
So according to Grok, it says yes, the new Antminer S23 air-cooled unit from Bitmain requires 3-phase power with a standard input voltage of 380 to 415. It is compatible with residential 110 to 220 setups and consumes 3498 watts at a hash rate of 318 terahash. It is compatible.
It's not going to be 318.
It's incompatible. Sorry. Oh. It's incompatible with residential setups at 220 volt. So even at 110 and 220, sorry, it is incompatible.
Yeah.
God, I am all over the place tonight, guys. I'm really sorry.
Right. Words are hard.
Words are hard, man. Tonight is rough.
Yeah. Mining now. DJ was saying mining now. So if we come down here, this is the S23 air cooled. We come down. Come on. Right here shows a voltage of 380 to 415.
Yeah. I mean, I would take that with a grain of salt until I saw it from the manufacturer, but it looks like it is correct.
Huh.
It's correct, I guess.
Yeah, that can change a lot of things.
Oh, that's gonna change a lot, man. That, you know what that means to me? That means that they're not gonna make as many S23s as that air-cooled units. They're gonna stick everything in hydro. That shows me that Bitmain is starting to go more hydro and produce more hydro than they are going to do air-cooled units. If they're making an air-cooled unit, a 3-phase unit, when it technically shouldn't, I guess it doesn't need to be, because the 270 terahash S21 XP is 3,500, 3,600 watts. You could still make the 318 with a single-phase power. If it's only like 50 or 40 more terahash, you could still probably do it for under 4K in power. So it doesn't need to be 3-phase, but they're making it 3-phase.
Well, like I said, I think so. What is the?
Yeah, I wouldn't pre-order anything right now, DJ.
So the S21,
the XP is the latest and greatest. That's air cooled. It's up right there.
Okay,
yeah.
13 and a half joules. And
so what's 40?
11.
Yeah, so like what's 40 or 45 more terahash? You know,
that's how they get it down to 11 joules per terahash.
Yeah, of course. That makes now that makes sense. Well, no, because 318 at the same power offsets it. Just divide. 3498 divided by 318 is 11. So if you do that, you should be able to get. That's how you get the efficiency.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like it should be able to run on single phase. It should be able to, theoretically, if it's only 45 more terahash. Because think about it, if it's 45 more terahash, then the way that you do, and you go to the S21 XP, it would only be like an extra like 400 or 500 watts. So it could run a single phase unit at like 4,200 watts. The Alpha Pex units do. Mm-hmm. So you can cram more units. Well, you can get, not necessarily more units, DJ. You can get a higher hash rate for lower watts on 3-phase. You could save a lot of money on power. You can bring your power down a little. So theoretically, yes, you can get more density, but I don't think you can get more physical ASICs there. I don't know if that's the.
So would it cost you more to have 3-phase?
It'll cost, it'll like if
well,
Terra,
I mean, the infrastructure, sure, but I mean, having the power come from the supplier to your location.
No, you just need a step up.
Okay.
You get a step up. So the line that comes in, it would need to transform hence
Yeah.
the word transformer. And then you'd have to step up. We had to do that. We had to do that in, it's funny. We actually had to do a step down, actually, because we had 277 coming into Melbourne, and we had to bring it down to 208 to get everything to run.
Yeah.
So it can, So, I mean, you can get more density. Yeah, you get more units, more density per unit. It's Maybe that's the route. I mean, all these major farms like Mara and, like I said, Riot and all these dudes, man, they all running 3-phase. They're probably all running all hydro units or all their hydro facilities are 3-phase. Like these dudes they're killing it, man.
Well, think about it. That's probably why Bitmain is going to be leaning more towards.
Well, I
because
think
they don't care about selling 20 machines to you. They want to sell 2,000 machines to Riot every quarter or whatever.
Well, right, and I think that is a sign, that is a flag that they are going to move, because think about the investment they have to make, right? Think of the investment between the R&D for a power supply that you need to run the S23 at a decent amount of watts, or you could just have one design and build it into 3 different model machines, and and then make less of the air-cooled units, which everyone's going hydro anyway for BTC. Pretty soon the air-cooled units will be probably washed out in the next 4 or 5 years. I hate to say that, but that's probably what'll happen. The 270 XPs and all this other stuff that we have in stock now, eventually in 5-6 years will be washed out, just like every other Bitcoin ASIC that gets washed out.
They all, it's part of the cycle.
Part of the cycle. So
like looking at S9s now.
I wonder how long single phase can last. I mean, single phase miners will last. Not for Bitcoin. For Bitcoin itself, DJ, it'll probably phase out 100%. I think it'll phase out. Z15 Pro is going to get annihilated too.
Yeah.
That's going to go negative here in the next week.
Is it that soon?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I thought it was pushed out a while.
No, I heard it was like a week or 2 out, Zen, right? You can look it up. I don't know. I mean, I thought could have sworn I've been wrong tonight a little bit, so I'm not on the roll tonight. My coffee ain't hitting where it's supposed to be hitting.
Komodo, I think, is the other one that's mineable on this, and it's not going to be.
He's not going to carry the hash rate?
No.
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe. Yeah, that's so Zen's where all the money's at.
Yeah, Zen, I mean,
yeah, it'll be a little something, but
July 23rd. Oh yeah, so a few days next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was right. All right, 1 for 7.
Woo!
The Zen change is in progress already. Yeah. Yeah, man, mining's going to change. I'm telling you, I've said this 1,000 fucking times to people. Bitcoin mining has become industrialized. It's going to get to the point where these units are going to be so expensive. The density factor, I mean, you're going to need 100 units for air-cooled units right now. You're going to need at least 50 to 100 with 4-cent power to make any money back on an air-cooled unit, unless you're diversifying and you're doing something different, right? And it's just the argument where it's like, what do people get into? That's why everyone's going Script, because Script could actually withstand the hash rate bombardment a lot better than Bitcoin. You can spread Script out about 4 different coins. Like,
oh, way more than that, but yeah.
Yeah, well, way more. But let's just say it's Doge, Litecoin, Bells, and I don't know, give me one more, right? Or whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
So there's like 7 right now, but that Mining Dutch is doing. But
yeah, Mining Dutch, yeah.
But I think that Script will last a lot longer, even if it goes industrialized, which it probably won't because the units are expensive. So, and they don't produce as many. You also said you believe in ALF. Broke. I do believe in Lithium. Lithium's my largest holding. What if Bitmain does a 3-phase L11? That's a good question, DJ. That is an extremely good question.
I wonder how many of the big farms.
L11 we won't see till like 27, though, I think.
Well, I mean, the majority of your farm is Script.
Right? About half.
Yeah. So I'm wondering how many of these big farms that are self-mining, that are not hosting, are full Script.
You would be surprised because not a lot of them Yeah, a lot of them, like Bitcoin ASICs, do really well at like 2-3 cent power. I mean, if you go look at them, like even an S19J 104 at like 2 cent, 3 cent does well.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so they can get the barrier to entry for Bitcoin mining at cheap power is a lot less than, you know, Script. Script will perform really well, obviously, at cheap power. Anything will, but yeah, let's agree to disagree. If BTC doubles, it won't be the same story. Well, yes and no. The difficulty is definitely going to adjust, man. They're going to throw on 50, 100,000 machines a month. Like, call me crazy. I'm telling you. Like, look how many machines are on the network now. It's in the millions. Compared to like Script ASICs, it's not. It's probably like a couple 100,000. You know what I mean? Maybe. You know, it's a lot less. And then like I said, I think the Script coins like Doge can withstand the market swings and still remain profitable. You know, right now, currently at 3 cents. I mean, yeah, look at this. The A1366 Avalon is doing $6 a day. When did that unit come out? 22.
23.
So, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, you can go get a bunch of used units if you have 3 cent power for Bitcoin mining. The barrier to entry is so cheap.
Yeah.
And you're doing pretty decent. If you like, look right now, an S19J Pro 110, you could probably get for like $400 or $500 used. It's making $5 a day at 3 cents. That's why they don't go. That's why they don't go. They don't go Script. Wait till January when BTC is at 58K. Yeah, right. We'll never see sub 100 again. I don't think so. Not with all this money coming in. I don't know, bro. Not with trillions of dollars coming into BTC now. You got the Genius Act and you got all the stable coin stuff happening. I highly doubt it. Look at the L7s.
At 3 cents.
I mean, but here's the difference. Go check this out, right? At 3 cents, the lowest L7 is doing $11 a day. It's still a $3,000 machine.
It's still, yeah.
Right. So do you see what I'm saying? So Script can be industrialized if they spend the money up front. But when you can go get a fucking S19J Pro 110 and make $5-6 a day, there's no point. That's why these people they buy. That's why there's a used market for Bitcoin ASICs, because these farms who have ridiculously low power, they'll just buy a couple generations and still make crazy money.
KS3 is making $1 a day at 3 cents.
Yeah, they're dead. Yeah, it's dead. The Caspa A6, I mean.
Well, so what were the Caspa A6 that Mara bought?
KS5s.
Just
they had
KS5s?
See, this is something I know I'm right on. When you're a hash rate ambassador with Bitmain, you get like at least 6 months advance notice on the next machine coming out.
Yeah.
And I have proof of this because there was a farm that was seized by the government that had S21 Pros in it 5 months before the S21 Pro was announced by Bitmain. So, and it was a company that was a subsidiary of Bitmain that tried to open next to a military base and they closed it down. So when you're a hash rate ambassador with Bitmain and you have the connection, then yeah, they do that. But they're really strict with like who they allow that to happen. Like the major guys right now. I'm telling you right now, like the major players, the Maras, the Riots, the Bitfufu, all these guys that are in the exahash, they all got the S23 hydros already.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. They all have them already. They have the S23. They had the S23 probably earlier this year. They build custom machines for these guys too. Like they'll put their branding on it. I mean,
yeah, they won't put an S23 badge on it, but they'll make them a custom machine that's in specs.
When
they'll mine on it for 6 months, and then we'll get the announcement that, hey, the S23's out, and these people have had the equivalent of that machine for the last half a year. Yeah, that makes total sense too. I mean, you spend a couple $100 million with a company, they'll bend over backwards and do that for you.
Oh, absolutely. Northern Crypto in Texas, a lot of companies have started making ASICs for Script hash rate is going to go up compared to before. I don't think so. I think that they're going to be limited runs. I think the only viable competitor for Script ASICs right now is going to be AlphaPex. WhatsMiner has talked about it, but we have no official announcement from WhatsMiner. There's no official announcement yet from Ice River.
Ice River did make the announcement. They made it at Mining Disrupt we were at. They said
they
they're
did?
making Bitcoin and Litecoin ASICs.
Right. So you got, even with Ice River though, if they flood the market, I think even if you triple or quadruple the hash rate on Script, I don't think that it's going to be a huge effect like it affects Bitcoin. Obviously, it will have an effect, but I don't think it's going to be super crazy. It's going to all come down to your power cost. That's what's going to come down to. You know what I mean? And that's it. And now with all these other projects coming out on Script that are going to be profitable, and You know. So what do you got there?
Yeah, Doge is carrying script.
Oh,
And
a
it
Doge has
kinda
always carried
have.
script.
Yeah,
It always
so-
carried script.
and it doesn't have a supply cap. So
Neither did Ethereum.
right,
Doesn't mean anything.
right. Well, what I'm saying is, even if you double the hash rate, you know, Litecoin will be affected, but Dogecoin not so much.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I think it's years out, and I think the next big run for ASICs from like anybody on the non-industrial side is going to be Litecoin, Dogecoin. It's going to be script ASICs. Because think about it, even if like we get like these projects that pop up, I think a lot. I mean, I know it doesn't mean much, but like Meowcoin's moving the script, and a lot of other projects will probably move to something more sustainable, more efficient. The script algorithm is very efficient from a mining perspective.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. That's why you see hosting companies and people diversifying too, because the writing's on the wall. Where when all these companies start creating ASICs and people start making stuff, eventually the bubble will pop. It's just when and how long is it going to take? I think with Bitcoin, it's going to be years out. I think script is even longer because they're not going to industrialize script. Even if Ice River and What's Miner make one, they're going to make them in limited batches because they are popular, but they're not Bitcoin ASIC popular.
Yeah.
So I think it'll affect it 100%, but I don't think it's going to be like a huge thing. Like everyone's going to go, oh my God, I doubt it.
Can you get this machine, the Jasminer X44P?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I think they're available on Jingle Mining too.
Are they?
I think so. I pulled it up the other night. I did see it on their website. Let's see, Jasminer X44P. Is it there? Is that it?
Yeah.
That's the X15. Okay, so
that's
same
the
design,
X16.
I guess. Yeah, it looks the same. X44, I guess. Yeah, no, I don't know where it is. Oh, there's the Q.
The hell?
I guess they never came out with that, huh?
It says coming soon. Yeah. Well, they've been talking about it for a year and a half.
I don't know.
Maybe longer than that. I seem to remember hearing or talking about this. It says first batch date this year, but this may be another one where some of these larger farms or larger orders are getting it first. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's just how they work, man. Like they're for profit. They're gonna sell to the highest bidder as fast as they can. I mean, I'm doing a pre-order now for the L9s, right? Like I told you earlier, and they're significantly cheaper than with the batch I just had. You know what I mean? They're almost $1,000 cheaper than the batch I just had. Granted, they're the mixed hash rate versions, but when you move them and stuff, you just get better prices on the pre-orders, and it's just they make so much money on these machines, man. It's wild. They make crazy money on these machines, bro. Crazy money on these machines. So, anyway, yeah. Yep.
Man, yeah, mining is so different than it was when we got into it.
Oh
At least
yeah,
when I
man.
got into it.
Well, we knew that the ASICs were going to take over.
Yeah, we did, but it's one of those things like you believe it when you see it, right? And then ASICs in 2020 and older, like the ASIC mining back then is different than the ASIC mining now. There's a lot more manufacturers that came out and stuck around, like back in 2017 to 2021, 22. There were a lot of other manufacturers, ASIC manufacturers that came and went or came and promised and never delivered. But I don't know, man. It just feels it's really different, the ASIC world, than it was when I first started GPU mining.
Yeah, I mean, of course. The GPU mining died, everybody pivoted. Everybody pivots, excuse me.
Not everybody.
No, not, yeah. There's still a couple people drinking the GPU mining hopium. I think it's just crazy making videos on all that stuff. I think it's just all waste of money. So Horizon Zen was moving, and they started moving on July 16th.
Wow. It'll be done next week.
Yeah, about a week. Yeah, week transition.
Guys, we got 52 people in here and 28 likes. Hit the like button. That'll be interesting to see.
You guys talking about ATC? You guys want to see Bombach's EZ100 Pros?
I'm bringing that up. What are we looking at here?
I thought we were gonna get rickrolled.
Yeah.
I got rickrolled last night by Patrick.
That was
You
great.
Fucking asshole.
Of all people, that was great.
Yeah, that was
the
pretty
best.
good. It was pretty.
Yeah,
He took
he fucking
advantage
got
of
you.
my trust on his link when he linked stuff to me. What is this, Panda? This is the Bombachs?
The EZ100 Pros. Top 3 miners.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. What are they making? What's that making? Let's go to a calculator. Go to what's mine? Or you can go to Bombachs, I guess. It's probably not on EZ100 Pro. $14 a day. That's at 3 cents though. Put it up to like 8. Go to 8. I think 8 is fair. Yeah, what is it? 11. It's still good. But it's 15 gigahash though. And how much is on that again? Oh, that's terahash.
Yeah. So they've got a bunch of them under each of the wallets
Yeah, but that's pretty.
because they're 3 different wallet addresses.
Yeah, but that's pretty strange though to have them all 3 wallets the same terahash.
Well, look at that. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh,
boom.
50. Yeah, there you go.
That's all the machines. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
look at that. Wow. Wow. They're gonna that ETC is gonna plummet.
Oh, that one's a little faulty.
You think?
Wow.
Got a down hash board. Wow.
Dude, that
What are
is
they going? The
insane.
Bombachs units? Let me see what they're going for. Let me see if I have it on my price sheet. Probably not. I don't get a lot of requests for it, so I don't request the price very often. Let me see.
Is it?
Bombachs.
And it's ETH Classic though, so wow.
Yeah, no, I don't have it. I don't have it on here. Damn, look at these S19s. That S19 XP still in stock, man. So I'm trying to tell you, if you got cheap power, these units they're just killing it. They're still selling the S19s brand new and the Hydros.
For how much?
The S19J XP 151 terahash at 3247 watts. That's actually not bad for efficiency. Is right around like 1450, $1,500 brand new. The T21 is still for sale.
How much is that?
$2,500.
Really?
190 terahash. It's 19 joules a terahash, and that's a 3-phase unit.
Jeez.
But again, at 3 cent power, nobody gives a
it
shit.
doesn't matter, yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be so sure about that, Panda. But Panda, the point I'm trying to make is on 3 cent power is we're talking about like the big guys. You know what I mean? Like talking about like the major farms that are using hundreds of megawatts and generate their own power. For the most part, probably pay the equivalent of that or lower, honestly. So when you look at it from a perspective of like, you know, why can you go buy an S19J 104 right now for like $400? And why do people do more Bitcoin mining than anything else? Is because the barrier to entry with cheap power is cheap. So that was my point behind that. That's why we put 3 cents up there. Because I know, like,
if you were here the whole time, you would have known that instead of just coming in late.
yeah, and home mining. Oh no, home mining. Yeah, dead, fucking dead. Even if you got the, I mean, you can get 3-phase at your house. Like if you got an ant rack, you could. Like a couple ant racks in a house would do okay.
Well, in Georgia, I was at 8 cent power. So, I mean, anything on here, I'm not sharing. Anything on here would be, you know, at least worth it to mine and sell every day or every week or every month or whatever to cover the cost of power. But I mean, where I'm at now, I'm at 13 cents. There's nothing I can mine here. But like the S19, I mean, what are the ones I have? I have the 95s. Okay, that's not profitable.
At 3 cents?
At 8 cents.
Go down, I'm telling you, like, go down for a second, because this is my point that why people get into it at the large scale that they do.
Yeah.
Go down.
Yeah,
like it's $3 a day on a 95 terahash unit. I know for a fact that like Riot and Marathon, they pay the equivalent of like 1 or 2 cents. Like TeraWolf, they pay the equivalent of like 1 cent.
Yeah.
Like I would buy S19 95 terahash that people are giving away, okay, and fill up a whole fucking farm, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're making $5 a day at a penny.
Yeah. I mean, at Terra, we're not that we're close, but we're not that low. I wish we were that low. Shit. But I can't say what we are, but we're not too far away from it. But that's not. Then as we get, if we get to like 25, 30, or even 40 megawatts in that size, God willing, we get that big, which is like a big 10x for us, then we could probably get closer to 3 cents. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then everybody's happy. Because then if I'm at 3, I'm lowering everybody down to like 7 flat, and we all making money.
Yeah.
6.5. So hell yeah. So that would be titties.
So how is fractional Bitcoin making more than Bitcoin
Fractal.
or fractal?
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody told me to stay away from it. I can't remember who it was.
Because that's what this is calculating on, is fractal Bitcoin, not Bitcoin. It's not a big difference, but I mean, at scale, that's a big difference. $1 a day.
Mm-hmm. So Panda, the S23 is a 3-phase unit, the air-cooled unit. We confirmed it. No, it's not a typo, Panda. We confirmed it. It's a 3-phase unit. It's the input voltage is the, what was it, 318 to 4 something or something like that?
Yeah.
It's a 3. It's on the website here, but we did confirm it. It's not a typo. That plug, that new outlet that they have, that new plug that Bitmain is using on the S21s, that is only, there's like 4 little boxes inside the box. You know what I'm talking about? Inside the plug. Yep. Only 3 of them are used. So if it's a 3-phase unit, that would make sense why they designed it for a future 3-phase. It's not, the S23 air cooled is not advertised on their website yet, but the S23 Hydro is, and that's a 3-phase unit. It's not Panda, for 318 terahash at 3,500 watts. Even if you were to like put it up, it can be a single phase unit. But I don't know why they're moving it to a 3-phase. I mean, I'm pretty sure even if it was 4,000 watts, you could still run that on a single phase. I don't know, but apparently it's going to be 3-phase. 3-phase one is 6. John says, "Forgive me for being wrong." Who let these 2 guys take point? You did, when you decided not to show up on the show anymore.
Hey, you got the link.
You got the link too, man. You know. No, Panda, I even asked Hong Kong over here. I'm waiting for a response. I want to see what they say because they'll know for sure. But yeah, if they do an S23 3-phase out the box, just an air cooled unit, that's gonna MF a lot of people. Which if they do that, Panda, like I said earlier, if you were here, that means that the move to hydro is moving faster than we thought. Yeah, exactly. Like the P1. Look at the P1. That 4th box is not used. That 4th slot is not used. So what is that? The P2?
And
is that
the one
that's on the
T21.
T20? So that's their 3-phase plug right there to the right. The T21 is 3-phase.
Yeah.
Yep.
And because there's the 3 legs on the 6-pin connector.
Damn, they're going to change the connectors again? Well, maybe they don't need to. Maybe they can use that 4th spot that's not used on the regular S20. I don't know what they're going to do, man.
This is going to be just a stock photo. That's
probably an XP, actually. It's got the screen on it. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know what they're doing. Nobody knows. Nobody has one yet. And the guys that do have one are the big companies, and ain't nobody sharing that shit. So... Yes. Did he not know that? I'm sure he knew that. So maybe he didn't. I don't know. You can run more machines on 3-phase service from the same amp rating. Way better for large scale. I agree. I agree with him 100%. Now that we could say retarded again, fractal Bitcoin is retarded. It's a low budget Polygon on BTC network. Yeah, I heard the same argument. 3-phase is so much easier to deal with, says Swamp 7. Because if you get that higher voltage, DJ, you can get the lower watts, which is probably why it's at 3,500 and not 4,500.
Mo better.
Yeah, it's an extra layer. Three phase is way more stable from voltage, it's just stable on voltage. I remember anybody who mined at home or a warehouse, during the day, when I had 208, it would drop down to 190, right, on the voltage, and the amps would go up. And then at night, my 208 would go 212, 215, and then the amps would come down on my meters. So that's the problems you get with single phase. With three phase, you don't get that much of a sway. You get more of a stable line. I mean, depending obviously on the load, but I think three phase is more stable. I agree with that statement 100%. It's mo better. Oh, brother. What else?
Okay.
Geek? You got anything else for me, Geek?
I mean, that makes sense. I'm reading Gemini. I asked it what makes three phase more stable, and it's the sine wave. Basically, is what it comes down to. So, it's 60 hertz or 50 hertz depending on where you are in the world, and that's how many times it passes zero in a minute or in a second. And
I don't know.
Single phase does it twice per second. So it hits zero once and twice per second, going up and down on the sine wave. Three phase has that on three legs all at once. So at any given time, those 3 points are at three different sectors within the frequency spectrum.
Right.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, what he said. I don't know anything about that. I would like to take, if I had some extra time, I would love to learn, take a electrical engineering course or something. Just learn the basics about because I mean, we know a little bit now between amps and volts and all this other stuff, basic knowledge. I could probably wire up a plug if Chump walked me through it. You know what I mean? But getting into how the frequencies work and stuff and understanding the engineering side, I find fascinating. This explanation tells nothing. In Son of a Rabbit, the extra leg just gives it more stability and allows it to fluctuate at a higher frequency, which gives it more stability on voltage. Right? Is that basically it? So if it moves slower, then it doesn't respond well to voltage movement. If it moves faster and there's an extra leg, then I guess it could stay more stable. Maybe wavelengths, faster wavelengths go more in a straighter line than larger wavelengths. Maybe is that the way? Is that what you read? Ask ChatGPT to say explain it to me as a 5-year-old. It's basically more juice, right? That's I'm assuming.
Imagine you want to push a big toy car, a really big one. Single phase power. Imagine you have just one strong push. You push, then you stop to get ready for the next push.
Right.
Push,
Frequency.
stop, push, stop.
Frequency. Right.
Now imagine you have 3 strong friends and they all push the toy car, but they push one after the other.
So I was right.
Stopping.
So the frequency for single phase is larger, and for three phase it's faster because there's multiple people pushing the car at different times simultaneously. So it gives it more stability. That is okay. So I was right. All right. Let me. I'll be right back. Excuse me.
Okay, you're good. It's my show anyway. What up, guys? So ETH is moving. What's ETH moving to there, DJ? Let's see. Yeah, 3,600. What's it at right now? Because it was, oh, damn. Look at that boner candle. Jumped quite a bit out of nowhere. Nice. Very nice. Man, I made pretty good money on ETH, but I wish I would have held some of it longer. Automatic Beats, what's up, buddy? Yeah, look at that candle.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
What's up?
I had to.
ETH heard us talking about him, and Ethereum heard us talking about him, and decided to wake up here in the last 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah, man. When ETH is moving, the alts will move with it too. It's nice. Go to the altcoin. Go to the Hitcoin market cap on the top left. Where are we at in the altcoin season meter there? Oh, dead center almost. Look at this. Hit it. There we go. Oh yeah. Man. Almost 50% of the way. That's the highest I've seen it in a long time. I haven't seen 47 there in a long time.
Last week is 29.
29. Yesterday 43. Yeah, we're moving in there. It's moving. It is moving. Nice. It's good for everybody, man. It's moving in the right direction. Panda says, I don't... 240 3-phase is more common, Panda, than 208 3-phase. 208 is mainly single phase. A lot of data centers run 208. Yeah. It's a little bit more stable for single phase. If you run 240, 3-phase is a lot more stable. So like at Terra, we run 208 single phase. It's stable at single phase. It's more stable. 240 and above, you start getting a little bit higher voltage. That 3-phase really stables out that 240. 100%.
People getting greedy.
Oh yeah, it's actually down. It was higher.
Yeah. It was about the same last week. Last month was way lower.
That's right. You guys sell all your Bitcoin in December so I can buy more.
Yeah, I said it on the live stream today, or on the spaces that we were on earlier today. I'm buying every month, just regardless. But
I think we're
$250, so I'm spending $500 a month on Bitcoin just because.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could do a little bit more right now, but I can't. I do like $150, $200 a month if I have some extra money right now, but
yeah. Well, the good thing is if I'm mining, I got to pay that power bill at the end of the month, whether I like it or not. But if I'm buying and I'm spending about what I would spend mining,
yeah,
it takes a lot of that out of the equation. And it sucks that I feel that way now, because I didn't always feel that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure, Panda, because we can tell context in text messaging.
Of course we can.
Yeah, no, I can tell you the mood of your voice and if you're joking or not through a text. Of course. You just add LOL on the back of end of it so you don't seem that much of a douchebag.
Yeah,
Oh, I have to break his balls. It's mandatory. Go, I'm with you on that. So much easier. My single phase is 240. It depends on how your utility wire transformers, power line voltage they were. Yeah, there's a lot of factors. That is correct. A lot of different factors. The majority, it's funny because the rest of the world outside of the western or the northern western hemisphere is 240. 220, 240. Yeah. Like Europe, a lot of Europe.
Basic. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like the basic, and they argue that it uses less energy. So
that's low ramps. Yeah.
Remember, when we got, sometimes I wonder why I'm your friend. Yeah, well, it's for moments like this. When I got tased in when we had to get tased twice because I had two departments and they each want to put it on film. So if you go testify in court, you can argue what it feels like. So when I got tased, the new tasers were like, oh God, what are they, like 30 or 40,000 volts or something like that? But they were only like 0.25 amps.
Yeah. Low amps. Yeah.
Yeah. So the volts will you can have 1,000,000 volts go through you and you'll be all right. You'll feel it, but the amps survive. Are what kills you. You'll survive. Yeah. The amps will kill.
Will stop your heart.
Well, that's why people when they get struck by lightning, they live, because it goes through them and to another end. If it grounds at you, you're dead.
Yeah.
220 volt travels better over far distances. Sure. Yep. Does trading view on CMC doesn't show minute anymore? I think there is a trading view. Yeah, you can run. I mean, you could run depending on what the equipment is. You can run if the equipment runs on 416, you could run a 416 volt to a machine. I can't remember. Is it 277 418? Is that the step down? I think from 418 it's 277, and I think from 408 it goes down to 240. Is that am I correct in that, or is it the other way around, guys? I'm sure they'll let me know in chat.
Yeah,
they seem to be the fact checkers.
They know more
I think
than
it's I think it's 418 to 277. I think it's 408 to 240 or 208. Because when you go to 240, you have to step down to 208. But I don't know if, or is it 416 to 277, and then I don't remember. I haven't done it in so long.
Just listening to you.
Yeah, well, there's different variants of voltage. So like depending on the transformer you have. We learned a lot about it, but then again, I forget. Take a power cable. Hawk, a 480. I'm sorry. So it's 480. Okay, so 480 is 277 line. That is correct. Okay. 270 line round into the neutral. Right. Okay, so 480 is 277. So then what is it? 416 is 240? I think, right? Is it 416 or 4? Yeah, something like 408. Is it 408? I don't fucking remember, dog. I'm not a goddamn electrician. I don't remember. we ran all these numbers like years ago. I have 120, 240, 480. Yeah, right. Okay, so 480 line to 277V line into ground neutral, right? Yep. It's interesting. I like it. I like all the. You learn about like a little bit from each thing when you're in the business, I guess. Which I'm definitely going to bring up that we maybe do a couple of containers that are 3-phase in the future in case we do get like 3-phase hosting, because that's going to be a thing. Because right now I can connect a 3-phase and we just put a transformer for like ant racks to just run a line to the transformer and call it a day. But
you're going to kind of have to if S23 air cooled end up being 3-phase. I mean, that's their next
in the hydro.
generation.
If I get a hydro. If I get a hydro order, it's, because right now we're talking to a couple people that might do hydro setups, like big ones. Yeah. And if they do any, I think even the S21 hydros are 3-phase. So like, even if they do that, we're going to have to, run lines for 3-phase. So that'll be interesting. I can't wait to start shooting videos at the facility, man. Like, just, this is what we got. This is what we're doing. And I know Panda's coming to do it. And Hobbyist is coming. I think Vosk is going to come. You're going. We're all going to. There's going to be so many videos with Tara. Everybody's going to make their own shit. DJ, if he wants to come, he's more than welcome. I told Frank, I'm like, we should just throw like an opening day, like just invite a bunch of people and have like a little private like thing going on over there.
Yeah.
I thought that would be cool. Be really nice.
I'm just going to bring my tent and park in the Jeep. And just like camp out there.
Gonna camp out there in the middle of the night? Hey, do it, man. Why not? Have a good time. You don't hear shit but the humming of the ASICs.
Well, I mean, if they'll let me, I'll bring out a couple ARs and we'll do some long range practice out there too.
So DJ asked a good question. He said, "Who foots the bill on hydro, Terra or the customer?" It depends on the load that the customer wants. So if a customer's coming in and they're saying, "Hey, like I want to do 200 hydro units or even 100 hydro units," then Terra will pay for the hydro container and the infrastructure to go with that. But that contract would probably have to be structured a little differently. That would have to be like a 2 or 3 year contract. We had to recoup the cost for the infrastructure. So we'll see. Please don't invite me same time as Hobbyist, Goat, or anyone else is fine. Okay. Noted. That's on record. We'll get that. We'll make sure Hobbyist knows too. I'll make sure to tell him that you want to be separate. We'll put you, as a matter of fact, I'll just put you guys in joint rooms, just to do it.
Yep.
Okay. I still have the customer who needs those 7 to 10 hydros hosts. ETA for Terra to be ready. J Styles. So for 7 to 10 units, I don't know if Terra would purchase the infrastructure. What I think we're gonna do after we're open and we're moving, right? Because there's a lot of stuff. I'm talking a couple steps ahead. I think we're going to do one to try it out, and we'll see what kind of response we get. I do get a couple of demands for hydro hosting, but not as much as I do for air cooled at the moment. So you got to justify the cost. The container for hydro with a backup generator for the pumps only is a very expensive endeavor. It's 170 to 200K depending on what brand you go with.
Oh wow!
Per container. Oh yeah, like the cheapest one I found was the F box. Yeah. That was
a nice layout.
It's a great layout.
Yeah.
But Moonshot has actually like a U rack system that's custom for the hydro units. They like the 3U ones or the 2U or 1U ones, or 2U, not 1U, but they have a custom one that we can put inside, and we would have to run the dry coolers outside, obviously, for the heat exchange. So it just depends. Those are a lot cheaper. Those will run about 50 to 100K for like, I think you could put like 100 in each. It's like 33, and then like 33 on the other one, and like 3 giant racks.
Yeah.
And they don't take up a lot of room, but I don't know. It depends on the demand that we have. I get a few of them right now, but not a lot. Panda says, if you guys get a 3-phase container, I'll be the first one to buy 10 units. It's not crazy to do that. We're gonna have to get a 3-phase container, unfortunately, moving forward, because we got to be diversified. Oh, very nice, Crypto Moro. Nice, man. Do it. I know every time. We're gonna have to do a 3-phase container, Panda, eventually, because DJ made a good point too. He's like, what if the next generation of like script ASICs are 3-phase? We'll see.
If
I don't know.
Going to be the thing going forward.
If hydro is going to be the next big push, which I think that's the reason why that the S23 air cooled is 3-phase, to be honest with you. I think they're just trying to move everyone into hydro. Then yeah, we're going to have to purchase 3-phase containers, and then you're going to have to do 3-phase air cooled, and you're going to have to do 3-phase hydro, which is completely different. You're going to go from like 50,000-60,000 a container for air cooled to 200K plus a generator for a hydro. Because I was talking with Crypto Mikkel, and he had a really, really good, I think I'm trying to get Mikkel to come work for Terra, but he had a good explanation. He's like, what if the power goes out for whatever reason for a minute or two, God forbid, and all that fluid stays in the machine and doesn't cycle out of the hydro? You're going to cook the chips.
Yeah.
So you need a generator to kick on to just run the pumps, at least keep the pump system running so you don't burn that up. Made perfect sense. And I was like, how many people did not consider that when buying hydro units? Or even if that could be done. They learned the hard way at his farm that he works for. They burned up a whole hydro container.
Oh, shit.
Gone. $1 million like worth of ASICs, just poof.
Toast.
I think a few of them were able to be salvaged, but yeah, that fluid's got to be, dude, that fluid's got to be 100C coming out, like hot. I mean, you're talking about that density factor.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Like you leave that in there, it's going to fry a chip. Yeah, exactly, son of a rabbit. Exactly, yeah, exactly, 100%. Any commercial setup needs 3-phase. I mean, you can gain a phase of power for very little. You can. No, you can. It's not super crazy. The containers we have now, the first 4 are all single phase though, which will be enough. But I think the next 2 will be single phase, and I think the next 2 or 2, 4, or 6, whatever we order after that, we should have at least 2 or 3 of them should be 3-phase, just to prepare for the future. It just depends on demand, guys. Honestly, like.
Well, and that's not just power at the facility, but that's retrofitting or having the container made to handle 3-phase input at each of the slots, right?
Right. Well,
we're not just talking about putting a transformer. Yeah, that's part of it.
No, the PDUs have to be 3. Yeah. Everything has to be. It has the whole power dynamic has to change for that unit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, getting containers is relatively fast. You can get a prefab container really quick. You can call Giga and get a container in a matter of weeks, right? And just have it delivered. That's not the problem. The problem is justifying the cost and having the clientele that wants it. If I get a guy that calls me and says, hey, I want to do 300 hydro units, I want this rate, and I want to be deployed in 6 months completely, then yeah, me, Mike, and Frank are going to sit down. We're going to go price out Fbox and Giga and all the other ones and see exactly what it's going to cost. And depending on how that deal is structured, whether he pays for half and we pay for half, or we pay for all the infrastructure or not, then it's just getting that unit there, the transformer for that unit, which will more than likely be built in on units like Giga, because that's what they do. They typically built in the step down or step ups in the container, which is pretty cool. They'll make them a little longer, but those are like the Cadillac of containers. And then that whole thing changes the dynamic. So it depends on the deal. It depends on the demand. I mean, we'll adjust with the market, of course. That's what we've done for 3 years, but it'll continue to go that way. So
not thinking about hydro, what's the cost comparison on a container in single phase versus 3-phase air cooled?
So the cost on the container between the phases, I don't think is going to be that much of a difference, to be honest with you, for air cooled units, because you're just changing all you're really changing. So I have confirmation. Hold on. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off here.
Yeah.
So, okay. So they're telling me the S23 air cooled, this is from Hong Kong, is telling me that it's not 3-phase power. It runs from 220 volt to 277. That's coming from Hong Kong right now. I don't think I trust them way more than anything I read on the internet. I don't think she's telling me, hold on. 318 terahash. Hold on. I'm going to ask her right now. 318 terahash S23. Hold on. Single phase. Everywhere else. Yeah. She's telling me it's not a 3-phase unit. It runs on 220 to 277. And I'm just confirming 318 terahash S23 because you got the English, the translation. Sometimes you get mixed in dialogue. Okay. Wow.
That's good.
She just told me it's not. I don't know. I mean, I would take her word for it. She's been in this game for over a decade. She's got very close ties with Bitmain and the warehouses and stuff. So maybe it's not. Really? I will double check with factory and reply with you later. There you go. So she says her initial one is no, it's not, but she's going to double check with the factory and let us know. So
nice.
There we go. So we'll get a definite answer here if we're still live in the next whatever. Yeah, but no, she's talking in freedom units because she's talking to me, so she knows we're in America, so she knows that. God, I hope so. I love to pick up an S23. Yeah, DJ, me too. I'll find out here in a minute. If we end the stream before I know, I'll post it on Twitter. Get me the facts. Yeah, it's funny. You know what? You want to laugh, goat? So I always me and my girl, we always we mess with each other. We joke around and stuff. She's got this really stupid joke when we're in Walgreens, and she'll run up when I'm at the cashier. She goes, "I got your hemorrhoid cream, babe, right over." She'll embarrass me.
Yeah.
Right. And then so one day we were at the supermarket, and she's cuddling up to me as I'm trying to pay, just typical girl stuff. And I'm like, "Can you get off me, please?" She goes, "What?" I'm like, "Don't touch me. I need to see the vag facts first." Right in front of the cashier. I'm messing with her. Obviously, we have 2 kids together. And she's like, "What the hell?" I'm like, "Yeah, a used car. I want to see the vag facts before I get in. I don't want to mess with you, man. Please step away." And the cashier is mortified. She's like, I'm like, I told him, relax, my fiance, she's fine. We mess with each other so bad. It's so bad.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god. If you if you ever see her TikTok, she does all these fun, she's hysterical. She's a comedian. She could be a stand-up comedian. So yeah. So you want to mess with you should do that. You guys walk up to your wives and just be like, "Honey, do you have your vag facts?
Show me the vag facts."
Mm-hmm. If you could print it out for me and get it to me, let me know. Thanks, appreciate it. I want to see where this car has been.
See where this
Oh, good times.
Check the specs before you take it for a test drive. That's funny.
She goes, "Are you getting interest in the S23?" I said, "Yeah, we are. But if it's 3-phase, it's going to knock a lot of people off from buying it."
Yeah.
She's like, "Let me check." I don't know why. A lot of people sleep on the damn Avalon 1566. I don't know why. It's a 2-fan unit. It's super quiet. And it's not a bad, it's a 206 terahash unit. I don't think if you have cheap power, I don't think they're bad. I think Avalon has its place. Hawk, do you sell AlphaPex DG1 Lite? I can if you want one. Yeah, I can get it for you. I don't normally sell it on the website, but I can get it. It's on my price sheet. 277V single phase power is typically obtained from a 483 phase system by using 1 hot leg and 1 neutral wire. Thank you, Techman Ty. 240 23s airs are going to be awesome because we want butt mains price. I'll take the bit main if Avalon's similar price. The S23, what's the pre-order price? Hold on.
Well, the S23 is 300 terahash. The Avalons.
I'm
or are you talking about the new one they're making?
No, I'm talking about the S23 Air. That I'm assuming DJ it's going to be around 7K, 7,500 probably for the S23 because the S21 XP 270 is going for 62. I'm selling it for 6,200, 6,250. I'm assuming the new one's going to be like in the 7 to 8K range for at least one. Now I could be wrong. I've been wrong, but if I'm just going by like hash rate and price, kind of like ballpark, I think it's going to be right around that. What is the S23? Now I don't know if they're doing a pre-order. She'll find out for me. They're usually off on the weekend, but she's been working there. They call that certified pre-ETH in car salesman terms. Yeah. Will Terra escrow the local tech hashblade pre-order? I love the commercial. Son of a rat. What a troll. I am not doing any local tech pre-orders, man. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not. I love Ben. I like their team. Nothing against them personally. I need to see a working unit before I even dive into even trying to sell them at all.
We can't buy them now anyway. All of the first and second round of pre-orders are done for.
I'm not going to say they're wrong, GOAT, but like, talk is cheap. I want to see it. Let's see them land first. Let me see a guy with a farm of 400 put them on, and then I'll say it's real. Right now, for me, it's still even with Django going there. And I know Django said that they're prepared for production and things are looking good. I still think, I don't know. Didn't Locotech say tap out is next month? Tape out?
Yeah, for the ASICs.
Oh, production. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
It's soon. They've been working on it. I mean, I saw the board at Litecoin Summit in Vegas. He had it with him. So.
Yeah, the board. I mean,
but without the ASICs on it.
It's the blank PCB. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, man. I'm not saying they're full of shit. I've always give them benefit of the doubt. Yeah. I've always said that, hey, let's give them a chance to do something. But 3 years later, it's like we don't have anything, and now they're saying they're going to do ASIC style stuff. It's just let's just wait, man. Let's just wait.
Yeah. Well, he said they're going to do all of it. So they're going to have the hash blade. They're going to have the single barrel and the double barrel, which is essentially a 1-fan unit and then a 2-fan, stacked unit. Mm-hmm. The blade that I saw, that's the hash blade, is the same board that goes into the single barrel. There's just 3 of them in a row, and they sell it as a unit.
There was
just on Twitter or on X yesterday or the day before, I saw they showed the PCB of the double barrel, the full PCB, and there will be 3 of those in that as well.
I think it sounds great. I think it's a great idea, and I hope it works. I do. I don't know. I just don't know if it's. We had a great assembly. Here's a tweet. It was a pleasure connecting some investors, casting key votes, engaging in dialogue, our vision. So here's a picture of it. So single board. So it looks like they do have boards in there.
Yeah. But
these boards have no chips on them. I think they look cool. Are those fans really going to sustain those? Those are not like. Those look like PC fans, dude. Like regular PC fans.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Those fans do not look like. Those are not. I don't know if they would cool those as good as they think it would.
I don't know. They've tested it.
I'm sure they've tested it too. I'm not saying they haven't, but
I like the way that this is structured because you can essentially replace the whole power supply with a server power supply instead of doing their proprietary Bitmain has. That's pretty cool.
That's not. Yeah, that's a good idea. It looks like it's just a breakout board on the back end though. You showing that on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. There you go. Sorry, I was looking at another screen.
I think it is.
Zoom in. That's a breakout board. That's a breakout board to a server power supply. I don't know. I'm not. Look, what do I know? The fuck. I'm just saying. That's definitely a breakout board. 100%.
Yeah. No, that's what it looks like. It's right there's the little big long black connector that slaps onto the back of the PSU. So either this is like first batch and like proof of concept kind of thing where these are what they can get quickly and made.
Yeah.
Maybe their next batch will have something that's more proprietary and built in. But
I don't know.
I mean, that could make for, well, at the same time, think about it. They're a small batch, right? I say small batch, like small manufacturer. They're not, warehouses the size of Bitmain. So being able to ship out one of those, or somebody's able to go and replace a power supply quickly off something that's off the shelf or readily available, they can get next day from Amazon.
Yeah, it's the
makes
Honda.
Sense. Yeah,
it's like the Honda. It's like the Honda Civic thing. Like it's parts are cheap. You can get them anywhere, kind of thing, and they'll run. I get it.
That's why I run Ender 3s, because parts are cheap. You can get them anywhere. They make a lot of knockoffs that work just as good.
See, there was. I'm not going to say the companies because we know who they are. There was a story that I read about a company that was waiting for Foundry, the Foundry to finish their chips, and their competitors paid the Foundry to keep pushing them back to a point where they went bankrupt, and then just waited for them to fail. It was just a time thing. It was kind of like poker, where they kept increasing. If someone increases the blind, and they could just bully you out if they have enough money.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm pure speculation here. I have no evidence of this whatsoever, but I wonder if that's what's happening here with them. If Bitmain or one of these competitors is purposely delaying them just so they can beat them on the efficiency and then just kill the project. Because in my opinion, the efficiency of the Locotech units is not great anymore. Bitmain has caught up, and AlphaPex is catching up. So, and the way that these facilities already have current infrastructure in place, especially hosting facilities, I feel like they're going to get a lot of backlash. So from the home mining setup, I think it's going to be awesome, right? If you want to mine it from the home and you have cheap power and stuff. But I don't know. I hate to sound cynical, but the clock's ticking on releasing this product and getting it out. And I think if they don't have a product sale by next year, and there's a new L9 variant and the DG2 starts hitting the markets and stuff, I think they're going to have a tough time surviving. I think they'll get some obviously new product excitement. They'll get sales, but it's sustaining that is what the problem is.
Yeah.
It's, what if their next batch of chips takes just as long as this batch of chips?
Yeah.
That's another question. Let's say you have this first batch and you release these units and it's great, but what if it takes another 3 years to get your next batch because your competitors are burying you and paying to be in front?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The board preview you guys did was like 10 years ago. More faith in Gold Shell than Locotech. I mean, I sold 50% of my pen. Good for you, man. That's great. Just look at all the prior models they released. Oh wait, listen, and I to give them the benefit of the doubt. Doing something new like this is going to be challenging. It's going to be hard, and I get it. And I'm in full support of new companies. We're a tech company too. I get it. We're a little different in the service industry, but it's still tech nonetheless, and it's difficult in every aspect. I don't know what's the let's check it out. What's their efficiency at right now?
Oh, I don't know.
It should be advertised on their site, per blade. There should be an efficiency rating per blade, or what they say it's going to be,
Let's see.
or what's the whole case do? Yeah, son of a rabbit. It's a very good question. Very good question. And when they came to market, the website looked like a fifth grader did it. I'm with you. I remember it was all green lettering. It looked terrible. I think they stopped on. They did horrible on that end. Oh wow. Okay, they changed the site up a little bit. Now it looks convincing. I want to see some specs. Maybe info. Let's see. What do we have here?
About and the team products.
Yeah. What do we have? Specifications. Here we go. Let's see what they're offering. So hold on. Sorry. So it's saying it goes into a PC. We know it goes into a PCIe slot, supports air and immersion, blah, 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 blah. Okay. What else we got?
2 gigahash at 145 watts.
So that efficiency,
0.07
joules per megahash. Now, but at scale, How many fit into what's one of those things, like 4 blades, right?
Well, to see the double barrel specs, 18 gigahash at 1750.
So that efficiency is really good. I think we can argue and say that efficiency is really good. It's right now it's double the efficiency as Bitmain, but it's unproven, and it's just based on what they think it'll be. So that's 19. So the Volk miner is probably close to it.
Well,
I mean, we'll see.
I
mean, that efficiency is, I'll be honest with everybody here right now. That efficiency is fantastic.
Yeah.
That efficiency is fantastic. I can fit 8 of these into a single octo miner. I will sell everything for Hashblaze. Talk about a backpedal.
So this
kidding,
is
man.
the
I'm just
full
kidding.
stack, the server case they were talking about that had
Right.
12 in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's about 2,000 watts, 2,200, 2,300 watts, right?
well,
3,300? No, that's the power supply that's in there. So it's 12 times 145. What is that? Hey Siri, what's 12
1400?
times 145? 17. 12 times 145 is 1740.
Yeah, so under
So about
2
2K.
grand at-
No, it's 2K with the fans and everything running. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see. It sounds great on a website.
Yeah.
Insert changing jersey meme. Or no, take the one off and it reveals the real one underneath. And just burn it. I will become a local tech fanboy. I mean, people like me released. What is Techman Ty saying? Techman Ty says people like me will get doxxed when released according to Penn. TN just passed an anti-dox law that makes a criminal offense to do so, so they don't have a product anyway. You pissed them off that much, huh? Ben called Panda out by name. He was like, yeah, fucking guy. Hate that guy. Panda's gonna have to buy him under like some other name.
He has to do that anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, he does that anyway, yeah. And we'll see. I mean, the efficiency looks great, man. 18 gigahash at 1700 watts is awesome. That's awesome
great.
Efficiency.
Yeah.
It's awesome. But
Needed to be here. But again, we're not going to be able to buy them. They'll be for
yeah,
sale.
I don't think.
But-
I honestly, I don't know if talk is cheap, man. Like, and I don't think there's any real credibility yet, even regardless if Django went there or not. And I like Django. It says nothing against him. I'm just saying in general, because he said that they were ready for production. That's what he told me, but he didn't elaborate too much. I still don't think there's tons of credibility there. Creating a PCB with a fancy logo on it, anybody can really do.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see though. I mean, they're advertising and they're pushing it really hard. They're just waiting for those chips to come in. We'll see.
Hopefully not much longer.
We
now.
shall see. Yeah, Django's really good at sales, man. He's definitely flipping. He knows how to hustle, man. I have much respect. So we'll see. Imagine the bugs 5 years later to release vaporware, and imagine the bugs 5 years later to release. Yeah, I mean, I would think like when they get like their first batch, like the testing they would have to do, like one slip in the design, you know what I mean? And the whole batch is fucked.
Well, that's yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And that was what Christian was telling me at not this mining disrupt, but the one before. He was showing me pictures on his phone of the PCBs, and each of the legs were like their own, like on a circuit board. But one of them, and this was like super zoomed in, like microscopic level, or at the really zoomed in level. Two of them were touching each other, and they had an entire batch like that. So that entire batch was just put to waste because
right.
They couldn't use it, and they kept trying to figure out why it wasn't working and what on the power they were blowing, and then come to find out that's what it was. It was a fuck up in the production line, and that entire batch was done, which set them back. It took them, however long it took just to get that batch created from the foundry.
Right.
And
I just
then
text.
now, yeah.
I just text Django. I was like, "Hey, we're live. Any news? Any more news on Locotech? Do you know what's going on?" He didn't text me back yet. It's a little late too. He might be asleep still, but I don't know. Traveler's Travel says, "Hawk, how's your wing bits doing?" It's doing good. Mine's functional, good to go. Just waiting for them to go to mainnet finally.
Are all of those testnet coins that you got going to be converted to mainnet?
No. Well, they will be. Yes. Sorry. They're claiming it will be over a span of time.
So it's
not like
day
right
one,
away.
You can just cash out.
Hell no. Everybody would dump. I got like 11,000 coins. Could you imagine it comes out at like $1?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. No, hell no. I think they're going to like do it over like a year or 2 years or something. Like you'll just get like a bonus on top of what you're getting.
Yeah.
My thing is, if there's not one working, how the F do they know the gigahash? Because they do have the chips, DJ, that they tested when you guys went out there. So they just multiplication and put it on a board based on how much power that one chip used and times it by I don't know how many go on a PCB. And that, no, I still have not upgraded the antenna, John. It's still sitting here. Maybe in another few months I will. I don't know if it's simulated. It wasn't simulated, right, Goat? They actually had the power
DJ
and the
was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the power and the mega hash for that one chip. Granted, it just add how many chips on a PCB, you can kind of get the math. Assuming that it all works together.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're doing a lot of testing behind the scenes. They're not just sitting there waiting on chips to show up, right? But at the same time, they got to have chips to do the testing. So the first couple of runs and batches and stuff, I'm sure that they made sure that the design is where it needs to be. Why wouldn't they? But at the same time, why would they also share if originally it was expected to be 2 gigahash at 145 watts and now it's 2 gigahash at 300 watts?
All right.
But at the same time, again, they have investors that have millions of dollars in this that, they have to be transparent with and show like their work, right?
Yeah, Django just read my text, so let's see if he gets back with any updates on Locotech. Let me see if he'll join us. Hold on.
Rock's like, how do I start an ASIC? Or iRescue Data said, Rock, how do I start
Do
an
you know
ASIC
how many people have asked me that? Like, hey, one guy called me and he was like, hey, like, I don't think I'm going to buy any L9s, man. I'm going to go create my own. Okay. I was like, all right, man, cool. Let me know how it works. I don't know. Like, he's like, well, can I just go make my own? I'm like, yeah. I mean, he goes, how much do you think I would need? I'm like, yeah, sure. You got a couple $1 million for a chip design and go to a foundry, get on the wait list for a prototype. And yeah, it should take you about $1 million, $2 million, maybe a couple years. But you'll get one. Well, he's like, really? I'm like, he's like, aren't chips like $10 to make? I'm like, yeah, at scale. Mm-hmm. When your designs are expensive, architecture is expensive.
Well, when we met with them in DC, I asked Ben, like, how much does it take to get to where we're at? And I was holding the prototype. I was like, how much was this? He's like, that's $13 million of just investment time.
I believe it.
He was like, it would be cheaper for Bitmain to buy out our entire company than to go through the trouble it would take to reverse engineer this chip the way that they're making it.
There are dudes that make their own cars from scratch. I don't think you can compare that. It's very different. Very, very different. Oh, let's see. He just got back to me. Hey, man, I'm out. Oh, he's out on vacation. Okay. Haven't heard anything. Nice. This is from Django. He says, hey, man, I'm out at Moab on vacation right now. Okay, cool. Haven't heard anything new on Locotech. Last update I got was they're still on track for a Q3 delivery. I should be getting some blades soon, and I'm planning on a flyback out there to Oslo before taking delivery, probably around August or September. I haven't really been bothering them too much, though, so no big updates on my end. And then
nice.
That's it, yeah. So thanks for the update.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so if like I said, Django said he went there, he saw it, but even he was under strict like NDA. He couldn't even like show pictures or anything. Yeah. So like if he comes out with one, I would say cool. You know what I mean? But if I went there right now, right, and I said, "Hey, Geek, they got one working. Trust me." Yeah, you know me, you trust me, but still, it's still not proven yet. You know what I mean? I don't think Django was bullshit when he said it. I think that it's been so heavily criticized that even if Panda said he went there and saw it, people would still be like, "Nah, bro, I want to see it." At this point with Locotech, you know what I mean? Like that was my whole thing there.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if they say Q3, we're there now. Yeah, we're in Q3.
Yeah, we're in Q3.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see some of these newer machines and stuff coming out early next year, late this year, early next year, and some of the changes in the rest of the crypto space, like Flux. Their big vote is going on like next week or something, or this weekend. So we'll see. I don't see why it wouldn't get voted on.
Oh, Panda, they would hold you blackmail. Say something negative, I'll go put your picture out on the internet right now.
Such a good friend.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. If like he went to Locotech, they would say, "Yeah, say one more bad fucking thing, and I'm posting this picture everywhere, and I'm selling it, put it on t-shirt."
With like a giant red panda head.
No, a Chewbacca mask. That's what I told him to do. A Chewbacca.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's what I told him to do. I told him, I said, "Come to the event, just wear a mask." Honestly speaking, most people won't even know what the fuck you look like unless one of us went, "Hey!"
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You just look like some little foreign exchange student.
Well, but
like nobody would even fucking know.
He wouldn't be able to talk the whole time because
he just like just sign language.
Yeah.
Like, "Hey, Panda, you hungry?" What is he? Tape delayed. China ran out of glue. Red mail. China ran out of glue. Oh, good times, man. We've been going for over 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours, yeah. We've still got 50 people here hanging out.
Yeah,
Guys, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, dude, we just chilling. These are the type of streams that are fun. You just sit back, talk shit, make fun of Panda. It's nice. Wow, Mike, that's fucked up, Mike. Oh my god.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Jesus. Mike's just like, "Wapa! Fuck you."
That was a left hook.
Oh, dude, that was like not. You just switched to southpaw and just hit him where you didn't see it coming. Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness. That was brutal. Oh, it's so brutal. Borrow one of Rabid's. Oh, Rabid mining, yeah.
Even just like a pandemic mask. There were plenty of people at Vegas that were wearing masks.
Yeah, they were wearing. There was only one guy that had a full covered mask. That was that. Remember that Satoshi guy?
There was a couple of them that had
full masks. Yeah,
but it was far and few between. I mean,
most people don't give a shit. Like Cryptos R Us George, he was in the crowds talking to people, man. Like he didn't care, and he's popular. So it's like he gets like 3,000-4,000 people on a live stream minimum. So
give it time. We'll get 4,000 people in a live stream. I mean,
yeah.
$25 you can bot it.
I think we do. I think we all do pretty good, man. Honestly, like I hit like 90 the other night.
I lost the audio again. That's retarded. I'm looking.
No, just leave and come back. Anime silent
what
Bob.
What it did was... Here, talk now.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me, Geek of all trades. You can't hear me, Geek of all trades. Sign language. There you go. You understand that? That's my sign language. Or Panda. This is Panda's favorite sign language. Right, Panda? Is that it? Is that your universal sign when you go outside and the moon's outside? You just go like this?
Whoa, what did I miss?
I said this is Panda's favorite sign language.
Got it. Okay. And demonetized.
What? It means getting married. It's the ring on the finger.
Yeah,
get your head out of the fucking gutter, goat. What's the matter with you?
Gotcha.
You guys are all sick. You need psychiatric help.
Jeez.
God, this chat is so crazy.
So done.
John. Nick's dying right now. I can hear Nick laughing from here. He's got that hyena. He's like Ed, one of the brothers on Lion King. No, like
Yeah.
Ed, and Ed.
Yeah.
The hyenas. Yeah. Nick's one of those when he laughs. It's pretty funny.
That's funny.
That's totally what it means. Yep. Yeah, Paul. That's what it means.
Jeez. Well, we've been going for over 2.5 hours.
Yeah, 2 more hours, man. Come on, let's do it.
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls.
Like, no, man, it's fine.
You're the one that's up till 4 a.m. all the
No,
time
not
anyway.
anymore. Not anymore. Oh no, those days are over for Hawk, dude. I'm lucky to get past 1 a.m. in Discord when I'm working, and I don't think I have anything to do. I did a lot of work. I just have to send a couple payments for orders, and that's it. So I'm good. And then Monday's going to be a busy day. I got a busy week for Terra next week. Really busy.
That is good. That is good.
It is, man. It is. It's a blessing. Hopefully things just keep
Yeah.
going where they're at for the next 5-10 years, 5-7 years, and we good, man. We good. Just need 5 more years. I ain't asking for much. Just need 5 more years.
Then sell it out and move on.
Well, yeah, maybe that, or just 5 good years of just having a good run and doing well. Maybe move more into the HPC stuff is what we're gonna do eventually, and
Yeah.
mining will be just a small part of what we do. Moving into like just the different stuff, man, and it's just where it's at. I mean, me and Mike went to go have beers at this place last night that had awesome fucking food. I called Mike. He went back there tonight, son of a bitch. He didn't invite me. All right. And I couldn't go anyway. I was just kidding. But we were talking about, he's like, man, he goes like this. He's like, this hosting is just going to open us up to just so much more stuff. And we went into detail on a couple of things, obviously. And he goes, it's not just hosting, man. It's all kinds of stuff. And, like the data center side is just the start. And he goes, it's crazy how many opportunities it's going to open. So he's super excited. And I can hear it in his voice. Like we've been getting constantly kicked in the balls for 3 years. Frank came in a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And it's like changed up a lot. And then just, we talk like just the constant things, you have an agreement with us too. And it's just the fucking constant, just like, you're just standing there like, yep, go ahead. Just kick me right here. God, I'm not even going to move. Like, that's just kind of what it was for like 3 years. Like, Mike, there was one point I called Mike and he's like, if it's bad news, man, just, I don't wait till Monday. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Till Monday.
Yeah. Just, I don't want to hear it. It was like that at one point. It just, these hurdles, like the jumps just kept getting higher and higher and higher. And there was a breaking point at one point where me and him were just like, maybe this isn't it. You know what I mean? Like maybe we won't, maybe we can't do it. And honestly, at this time, at that little brief moment, that's when King was like the Rock. And he's like, fuck you both. We're doing this shit. And I was like, and that was like one of King's moments for me that as his friend, I was like, where's that guy? Like, where's the guy that told me and Mike, fuck that, we're going to make this work. I'm going to fly down. We're going to fix a couple of these problems. Like, that's when like King was like head in, and I was like so happy. I was like, fuck, man. Like, and then, things change, company, we got back into it, and then Frank came in and everything changed. And, but man, like, we all were voice of reasons at one point. King was one, Mike was one, I was one, believe it or not. I'm like, hey guys, just relax, not a big deal. Like, we'll make it. And a few members of the community really helped us out in the beginning. Obviously, Panda was crucial. Patrick Guyan sent us the Ethernet testers, the low voltage, the how to terminate and all that stuff. Like, yeah. He sent us all that equipment that sped. A lot of people gave in and helped us a lot. You did, obviously. Just everybody in the community, the whole team. Like, it was just a team of people, and you can't break a stick in a bundle. So it really helped us carry us into where we are now. And I said it to you, like I said it to everybody else. We've pulled from the community for hiring. Like, Crypto Mikkel's wife, Teaspoon works for us in Kansas right now. And like, I've had, who else did we hire? I mean, Yeti at one point was helping us get stuff together. And it just, Chump Change came to Kansas and built, the GPU mining aisles for us when we were, GPU mining still, and helped us a lot with different things, helped connect some of the power in Melbourne. And you know, it's the whole community just helped out a lot. Everybody did. God, there's probably more on here I'm missing, and if I'm sorry if I forgot you. Even offshore miner in chat, like the AC went out. He lives close by. He does HVAC for a living. Like, and he's like, hey, I'm on my way. 1 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
And he drove 30 minutes to come fix our fucking AC unit. Like, it's just like the whole support from our community was just like, we wouldn't have survived without it. I'll be real. Like, we would have never survived without it. Son of a rabbit. I think with the passing of Dan Ruggs, I think that had something to do with it too.
Yeah, they were on the road together a lot.
Yeah, I think Yeti was tight with him, and then when he died, I think it might have affected. I checked on him recently. He said he's doing all right.
Good for him.
But I mean, we had tons of help early on, man, and it was it was great. It was great. Adam that used to work for us, he was a member of the community too. A lot of people. Detroit Irish. I haven't seen him. Kevin, he's been around. Tons of people, man. Second TL, he's been big. Joker Miner's been big. Like, it's the whole. We pulled from the whole community. I didn't hire. The only person that was hired outside of the community is Andrew, the guy that we have now. That's doing the head of strategic operations, and that was Frank's company. He worked with Frank for years. So yeah, Dan was a good guy, man. 100%. So go ahead, Goat. I'm just rambling. We can end the stream, man. We appreciate you inviting me on. We're doing it next week. If Crewman gets his balls out of his purse, he'll come and join us. And Chump, if he's up to it, I'll host it. You host it. We'll flip a coin. Doesn't matter. So, we'll see.
You do it next time. I'm done with this microphone bullshit for now.
Oh man. Yeah. Good, man. Well, you guys have a great night. Hit the like button on the way out. We'll see you next week on my channel. And yeah, that's it.
That's it. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Well, I'm sure they all subscribe. I mean, it's fucking everybody's here.
If you're not subscribed, why aren't you subscribed?
Matter of fact, why don't you unsubscribe and then resubscribe so he gets the notification and he feels better?
Yeah, you should. Right? Why not?
Why not? Go ahead.
I should definitely do that.
Yeah, I should definitely do that. Yep.
All right. See all you guys.
All right, man. I'll see you later.